Yo, que lo Kentucky, we're shaking. Let's get right into it, you heard?
More than 100 years, we've kept the mentally sick locked up and hidden away, where we won't have to experience their suffering. That's all changing.
Yo, I heard these drugs were legal. Catch me wildin' like Bugsy Siegel with the Regal beer. Chillin' whenever you know my stilo bugging out like Steve with Ben Macheras. Some Alabino got me fucking bitches. Not a text messages. My text measurements for pleasure. Be on some extra disrespectful. Mind you get the worst of it. Come in for me and be the message type of copper person shit. I say you dope and tired of turning again. I'll probably burn the bitch. I'm the pussy. I ain't concerned with rhyme high singing like tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Yes, sir. Double streaming. I'm back on YouTube. Going hard, you heard?
Like I have a brick, stuck at the catalyst. The data's being battled. Situations on some battleship. Niggas like you be tattling. I'm about Caratibus. I snatch the block, display my talent. Shit is more embarrassing than being caught sexually harassing. My proper parish in the Jumanji. We in the caravan. I keep it peaceful, sparing you and your man. If I don't pop, then I'm a dip to Japan, nigga.
I look at it this way. How is the people on the outside gonna know if I'm a patient in cream unless I advertise or unless I start acting crazy?
Y'all niggas hear me send the mic recording. Feel like I'm rambling, though they were gambling. Might lose a family on some Michael Jordan. This ham twice as nice when I'm performing. I hit the stage, blow it down with the haze. Amazing wipes the Lord. Stay the fuck on my way. I move that money, yeah, before my family depend on government aid. They're like, I fuck with Stark, he doing his thing. I used to come through in the party, have it snowing in the middle of spring. That's why fuck with me. Who's my religion? The pitching. I used to cop a ball and be in the mission. I speed at night like a Bonnie James. I used to ride the train for party favors. Now I'm pushing lanes for the biggest shade. Yeah, means shit that get your bitch ass shot. This ain't a video game, nigga. I'm coming for your bitch and your chain. I get my dick in that thing. I have her on the way. She vote for McCain. Yeah, I pull that black hand, nigga. This isn't poker or a joke you stay. I light a candle in the grip of your name. If it was up to me, I'd resurrect the piece of shit.
What's going on with y'all?
Yeah.
Hit that like button, man. We in the building, we in the building.
There tries to talk and the calm them down. If got them with the force, they give them a needle and lock them up in here until they calm down. Once the stare feels calm down enough to come out, and they open the door and they let them out.
Carve them into a vicious display. It ain't productive, this thing out of the way.
We getting into it, man. The Passport Simps video review. We're gonna talk about this for like, an hour and a half, an hour. I can't go to sleep too late, but shout out to the people in the building. We're gonna enjoy a good show today. I hope the people come up on the panel. I'm gonna drop the link. You're intellectual, you already know, brother. You already know. Oh yeah, bro, you connected me with something. You tapped me in with somebody too.
The most gifted.
What's going on with my people in the building, man? We're gonna talk about this topic real soon. I'm not trying to be here too long. It's already past 11:05. I know it's Monday. Y'all grinding hard. Gotta go to work. Gotta get to the money. Gotta get to the bag. It's all good though. I come here to spread love. Harim, what up? What up? Spread love, not war. Spread love, not war. Hit the like button. Shit alive. You already know.
We the one and only. Implement. Everybody want to use the name sounding.
Let's get it, man.
Feeling the pain. And 9 times out of 10, we ain't even started shit.
Remember that shit back in the day? then the Puerto Rican niggas started using that and the reggaeton songs and all that.
Now I feel strange when I walk by his mother. She's fucked up.
That was Arcángel. What up?
The God forgive me, niggas trying to hit me. What I'm supposed to do, you talk about my life, and a nigga got a lot to lose. So I suck the heaters, then proceed to move. We are more for real, you an example. Spread love, not war, cause my shit is popping. And I'll be goddamn if you shot me. Spread love, not war, cause you won't feel safe coming out your crib knowing that we got beef.
You spread love, not war.
Just think about your kids, how they need you alive for your guidance.
Love, not war. You should spread love, not war. Shout out to the 11 people in the building. Ya tu sabes que lo que. Listen, man, I'm about to go live. Like I said, only like an hour and a half. I'm gonna drop the link if anyone want to join in. I'm gonna drop the link in case anyone wants to join in. We're gonna review a couple videos. Um, show love to the channel, either super chat or hit the cash app. And yeah, let's get it.
Until I move and you cowards direct. Drama to us, infamous, be the ones that we routed. $1 million ballads, make an album that's spread love, cause my shit is popping. And I'll be goddamn if you shot me. You spread love, not war, cause you won't feel safe coming out your rest, knowing that we got beef. You spread love, not war. Just think about your kids, how they need you alive for they guidance. You spread love, not war, cause death hurts whole families. Imagine it's your moms that grieve. Look around, you're surrounded by the MOB. BDEEP, infamous niggas rap Queensbridge.
Oh, I got some videos for y'all too. Yeah, I got some videos for y'all. Stay fucking tuned. Stay fucking tuned for the videos I got for y'all, man. I got some ill shit for y'all coming.
Mama.
Nah, I got some ill shit coming for y'all, man. Stay tuned for that. This week.
What can make me
Let's get it.
this way? It's my girl, my
You already know. The intellectual soapbox, what up? Yo, everybody, salute.
kid serious, man.
You gotta be careful out here when it comes to dating, when it comes to relationships. You have to be careful. This is the last track right here. We're gonna get right into the show. You heard?
Nigga ready to murder this.
That girl ain't your girlfriend. She does the same things to me. It's plain to see. He ain't who she claims to be. But you can keep trusting her.
Cause I'm just fucking
That girl ain't your girlfriend, nigga.
that girl ain't your girlfriend,
That
nigga.
girl ain't your girl. Nigga, you see the way mouths on me. I ain't never been a trick, so I don't offer much.
I don't offer them much, man.
Bitches won't walk with a crush. They die and they get out of New York in a rush. Got big dreams, we just talking too much, so hush. Let's hop in the truck and swing your head after this. You want me to blunt a cigarette? Yep. I know they want to see a nigga sweat, but I ain't trying to turn them my player card just yet. Think about it in the jet. You ain't shit, but you holler in respect. That's why you feel neglect. Focus. Cause that's how you get the check. Don't trip over your chick. That's how you get the tech. Be easy, nigga. What you expect? I'm a celebrity with diamonds all over my neck. I'm on a roll with a flawless rep. Nigga, don't make me make you grow up my pet. Cause that girl
Ain't your girlfriend, nigga.
same things to me. It's plain to see. She ain't who she claims to be. But you can I'm just fucking her.
Girl ain't your girlfriend, nigga.
Girl ain't your girlfriend, nigga. That girl ain't your girl. Nigga, you see the way she smiles at me. Yeah. There ain't nothing like a chick from the gutter. A bitch coming out of her face, she can rip her and cut us.
Yo, how many of y'all tricked before? How many of y'all ever spent a lot of money on somebody that ended up playing you? Press 7. It's if you spent a lot of money on someone and they ended up playing you like a sucker. Press 7.
Ringing a cell phone as soon as she steps out. You ain't thinking about the ex in the cut. She driving your car to go pick the next nigga up. If you know someone was getting the ass, you in love with me. You probably spazzing with her ass in public. You spend time with him, but you don't really know him. Man, I only trust a bitch falls I can throw him. That girl ain't your girlfriend. She does the same things to me. It's plain to see. He ain't who she claims to be. But you can keep trusting
But I'm just fucking
your girlfriend, nigga.
that girl ain't your girlfriend, nigga.
That girl ain't your girl. Nigga, you can see the way she smiles at me.
Oh man, back in the day, damn, bro. So back in the day, shorty played you like a sucker, bro. Hey, listen, man. Every human being on this planet Earth has been played romantically. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to romance, when it comes to love, when it comes to infatuation, everyone has been played. But certain people have been disrespected more than others. And some people, they go through crazy loops and hurdles to find that someone, that special someone who can fulfill their life and give them a purpose, a reason to wake up, to make them smile, their best friend. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes people get that and they fuck it up. But now there's this phenomenon that's been occurring way longer than the past 3 years. We're in 2023. It's been occurring longer than 3 years because people just found out about the passport bros and then why they go to DR. Niggas been doing this. Niggas been knew this. Now, the fact that you think you're gonna leave your country, you're going to a foreign land with a different culture, and you're just gonna bag a chick, scoop her up like nothing, she has to be desperate. I mean, you're desperate. If you're going to another country to find a woman, you're desperate because you can't compete with the men in your respective country. So you have to go somewhere else. You have to go elsewhere to find said woman, the submissive woman. Seems like this is what niggas care about. Oh, I get it. I understand because I've dealt with women like that who are submissive. I didn't know there was a word for it. I just knew, oh, I like this relationship because she treat me the way I like to be treated. So I understand. And I think in this video, this is what we're gonna have to break down. We're gonna have to break down on this live. Do the passport simps have good enough reasoning for choosing to travel out the country to find their counterpart, to find romance? Well, I can say this one thing for sure, for certain. The number one people that shouldn't be judging them is women, because they wouldn't be leaving the country to find women if y'all was giving them boxing pussy. If you was giving that man boxing pussy, he would not have to leave the country. If you didn't belittle him, he wouldn't have to leave the country. If the competition wasn't so fierce, he wouldn't leave the country. But then again, what is his standards too high? Like, what's going on? Ladies, if you think that nigga's a sucker for leaving the country to find a woman that he likes, give him some box. I bet you he won't leave. Act right. I bet you he won't leave. Haring says, passport bros pay for prostitute. Yeah. If you're a passport bro, that's a negative connotation. I got my passport right there. I know where it's at. It could get me into a lot of places. Take advantage of that. You know, travel the world. But I think we've gotten to the point where we should start analyzing this video. It's gotten to the point where we should start analyzing this video. Shout out to the 16 people in the building, man. Listen, I do this because I love doing it, but yo, show love to the Cash App, man. Whether if you got a song request or you just want to show love, let me know. You heard? Let me know if you have a song request. Let me know. Support the channel. Hit the like button. Follow my Instagram, Fighter Complex 7. Don't be shy. Hit my DMs if you want to hop on a panel one day. You want me to talk about something. If there's any topic you want me to cover, let me know. You got a song request, premium? All right, hit that Cash App, bro, and I'll play any song you want. Just when you request a song, when you Cash App, just drop the artist name and a song. Let's get into this, man. Someone just asked me, you about to have AMS on your lot? Hell no, I wish. AMS the GOAT. A shout out the premium, you heard? Shout out the premium. Porno Star. By who sung that? Max B? Lloyd Banks, Porno Star. Oh, you just put me onto a track, bro. Yo, shout out for the support. Shout out for the support. Porno Star, Lloyd Banks. Premium. You already know Lloyd Banks nasty. He talked to the niggas. Lloyd Banks been red pill, black pill. He been talking about women and all that. Like, that's that real shit. You know, that's that lyricism. Don't worry, bro. We're gonna play this track. I'ma say that. I saved it. Porno Star. We playing that later. Let's get right into this video, man. Shout out to AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. I listened to AMS like years back. I want to say like 5-6 years ago. I was listening to AMS. AMS is very popular now because he put in the work. He been on here talking his shit. Talking his I mean, dropping the knowledge, dropping facts. You want to speak about Angry Man, BGS, Platinum Elite? Like there's a lot of cats out here, you know, who they speak about this dating thing and relationships, and this is a very instrumental part, yeah, very important part of our lives. The person we mate with, right? Because this is how we're gonna continue our life, right? So I hate when people say, "Oh, why you always talking about relationships?" Yo, this relationships talk will always exist because people want relationships. We need relationships. This is what keeps us going through tough times. We desire sex. We desire love. This is why these conversations will always be relevant for all human beings. We always will have a person of interest romantically. Bethany in the building. She says, everyone knows Passport Bros are losers. That's why there's so much content about it. All right, sis, let's find out. Let's play this vid. I'm about to mute up.
I'm back, boys. So, the big topic that's floating around on YouTube in recent months is the Passport Bros. And today I want to talk about why the red pill guys, the manosphere guys, at a whole, not all. All right, I don't want the all police coming out of retirement. Not all, but some guys in the manosphere don't think too highly of the Passport Bros. Now, to be fair, I have been critical of the Passport Bros myself. I think we all have seen, I've said stuff about the Passport Bros. But one thing about me, guys, is I can admit when I'm wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm a critical thinker. I don't follow the masses. Okay. So after watching Austin Holloman, a couple of his videos and stuff, getting this logic, today I want to talk about what the Passport Bros get right and what they get wrong.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, you mess. You agree with the Passport Bros? I mean, I just gave y'all my disposition. Why I believe some of the things that they say, they align with the circumstances of many men in modern times. Now, we got my good brother up here, Intellectual Soapbox. What's good, bro?
Salute, family. Peace and love.
Bro, so what you think about this topic, man?
I think that people have to find love however they find love. You know what I'm saying? And of course, some people are going over there just to have a good time, and that's their choice. They spend their money. You get when you spend your money, you get to decide what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. If
Right.
once a man spends his money and he decides as himself what he wants to do with his money, who am I to tell him not to spend his money? I'm not spending it. It's not my money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I have no right or no choice to tell him how to do it. The only thing I would tell anybody is that when you make these choices, just to be aware of your surroundings and be aware of who's around you, and just understand that when you go over there, to just have expectations that are realistic. You know what I mean? But I don't know how. I don't know what will happen for somebody if they go over there. They may find love immediately once they get out there. Who knows? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been out there. You know what I mean? So, maybe that culture is more accepting of men, or maybe the women are groomed to be accepting of men from foreign countries, whether they're trying to scam the men or whether they are trying to look for marriage. It just depends on the culture. You know what I mean? So just be aware of your surrounding, be aware of the culture, be aware of what environments you need to be around and not to be around, and just keep it moving. It's kind of like if you go, it's like if you're out here in the U.S. and you go to a neighborhood and you need to know where everything is at. If you go into a section of this country, you need to be aware of where the hood is at, where the nice areas is at, where you can shop, where you can't shop. You know what I'm saying? Just all these things, where the bank is at, like where you get your food from. You know what I mean? So it's not hard to. It's the same thing that applies overseas, but even more because you really are not in your element. You overseas. You know what I mean? So you definitely have to be more aware than you are when you were in the States, because in the States, at least you speak the language. At least, you have a way to kind of get back home in a sense, right? But when you are hundreds of thousands of miles away, yeah, it's a different story. So yeah.
And I was gonna say, you made a good point. Okay? And the point is, many men believe, oh, if I go here and I bring some money, I'm going to find romance. I'm gonna be fulfilled and find a woman I can start a family with, and that's not 100% correct. That's wrong. Yeah, it'll be very easy for you to find maybe a chick that for some cash she'll spend that ass, right? But for you to think that just because you taking a flight you're gonna find a wife, that ain't right. That ain't right. It's gonna be as hard to find someone that's very compatible with you. That's is gonna not force. It's gonna be natural. It's gonna be just as hard as it is in America. It's gonna be in a foreign country, and I'm afraid that many men don't realize that maybe they go outside the country and they might settle just to find a woman. I mean, bro, this is deep, bro. This is some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? This is some deep, like the fact that a person has to travel to another country because they believe that where they're from, they can't find romance, a healthy relationship. It's kind of sad when you think about it. I mean, what you think about that, soapbox?
It's kind of like the point that you were making earlier about people getting played, right? And you can get played anywhere. You can get played here, or you can get played overseas. But it's also, like I said, it's about the culture. So let's say you're here in America, right? And you're looking for somebody who's more traditional and who's aligned with certain principles or whatever. You may want to look, depending on what your core beliefs are. You may want to look into somebody who's part of a certain religious background or a certain faith. You know what I mean? Because they probably will be more in that time where they are actually going to be more traditional. They're not messing around with different people. They're not going to different atmospheres as far as clubs or concerts or get-togethers or festivals and just doing different behaviors. They're not into the drug culture or drinking because they're really being focused on serving their deity, whatever God they believe in, and actually living a life of purity, right? So if you're looking for somebody more traditional and more aligned with that, you may want to go to those different types of groups. You know what I'm saying? And kind of, look for your wife there. You know what I mean? And the same thing I would say if you're going overseas, you want to look in the environment and see what the culture is. So, and what their beliefs are. So, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. But, you know what I'm saying? The thing is that it all depends on basically, like I said, that person, what they believe in, what they're looking for, and what your intentions are, and what their intentions are. So if everything is aligned, if you're looking for something traditional, you meet a traditional woman and y'all align, y'all get along, y'all share the same values, same beliefs, whatever. You actually like each other, you know what I mean? There may be something, and hopefully there's attraction. Let's say there is, it could work, or it may not work, or y'all may end up being friends or whatever. So anything can happen. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
No,
It
no,
may
no. Of
work for
course,
you, it may not. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Not because intellectual. The thing is, like, let's say when you find your person, right? You don't know when that's gonna happen. That's a random situation. You might meet that person at the bank, fucking at the mall, at the store, in the parking lot, at the gas station. You don't know when you're gonna meet your person. So it may just so happen that you may find your counterpart in a different country. But the issue is when you go to another place with that intention, uh, I feel like it's not going to happen because that's what's on your mind. And
Mm.
in my lifetime, I realized that all the times that I was able to deal with a woman, maybe even if it was only sexual or if it was just a relationship or where there was a mutual attraction or interest romantically, it wasn't forced. I kind of like, I showed initiative and I showed interest, but I didn't force it. I let it happen naturally, and then that's when I would see good things happen.
I believe it's a balance. I
Right.
don't necessarily believe you should force things, but I do believe you got to manifest the things that you want in your life.
But
You know what I'm saying?
now,
So
soapbox. But now, don't you believe that before? Because I mean, we all want companionship of some sort, right? So wouldn't you say that as a human being, you want to be in your prime? You want to be the best person you could be for that person that you want to be with, right? Wouldn't you say that?
yeah, but I also believe that you meet the one more than once. You ever seen the Jet Li movie, The One?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen that. Yep.
Yeah, so incredible movie, by the way. If anybody's never seen it, y'all need to see it. Great
I
movie.
seen that. I seen that. Yep.
Yeah, and it has a lot of symbolism in it too. So I think people, if they just thinking it's just fighting, it's not just fighting. It's a lot of symbolism in that joint. But the one of the main symbolisms in that joint is that there's more than just one variation of that of a one or of that main person. So you know what I mean. And in that movie, of course, it was like the same person, like exactly like they were like the same person, but just in different dimensions or whatever. But I'm using my talking point for this. Basically, you're gonna find you may in your lifetime you're gonna meet one person that you are very compatible with, right? So I don't necessarily believe that you just will find that one that's just that one. I believe you find that more than once. It just depends on where you're at in your life, right? So there's times when you are ready for that, and there's times when you're not. It's times when that person's ready for it, and it's times when they're not, right? And that's just how life is. And it's also like let's say okay, we can all think about in our lives where we had the perfect job, right? Perfect career opportunity, everything was cool, right? You liked it, they liked you, everything was good, but for some reason, something happened and work out, somebody ain't like you or whatever happened, and you wind up losing that opportunity, right? But now another opportunity comes along and it's just as good as that opportunity, if not better. You know what I mean? So I believe it's the same thing in relationships. I don't think I don't want people to focus too much on finding that one, because I think that you can find that one, more than once in your life. You know what I mean? So now the level of the relationship may be different between each person, or the level of intimacy may be different between each person. But I think you can find a very, very, compatible person with you at any point in your life. So that's what I think.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you made some good points. Uh, Jake Moreno here in the comments said, "If I travel to those countries, I will be concerned about being set up by the women. Many brothers get drugged and robbed now. If I travel to those countries, I would be concerned about being set up by the women. Many brothers get drugged and robbed now. Don't look for one, look for 100. Oh, that's Chillaxon's mentality. He's a thought. He's a big king thought. You know what I'm saying? Male thought. So let's see if we could get back into the video. Shout out to the 9 people in the building.
Okay, guys, that's what I want to get into. Okay. Number one, guys. The Passport Bros have been said to be weak if they don't want to compete for American women, or, they losers if they can't get American women. Okay. I see the logic in that. But I also see the logic in the Passport Bros logic. Their logic is not that I can't get women. Their logic is I am not going to put up with these American women's bullshit. That's their logic. Fresh and Fit, me, a couple other guys been critical of the Passport Bros. I want y'all guys to hear the hypocrisy in all of our statements, what we've said about the Passport Bros, including myself. Fresh and Fit podcast, shout out to my brothers Fresh and Fit, is basically bringing some crazy women on their platform and exposing how crazy and delusional they are. That's their platform. You bring some women on there, you ask them some questions to find out what's their standards, how much money their man has to make, all this, but how tall he has to be, how big his dick has to be, how long, how good his stamina has to be, what's his 40-yard dash, all this goddamn shit, right? Then you hear these delusional bitches on their show, and then you turn right around, and then you say, tell the Passport Bros, y'all some bitches, y'all don't want to tolerate this. Dude, literally your whole platform is centered around
the mind, body, emotion.
Okay, so at this point, I understand what he's coming at. I understand what he means. Like there's a certain level of hypocrisy, right? Because you're saying, yo, these women out here ain't shit. The ladies out here ain't shit. I'm about to go somewhere elsewhere to go find women. And then those same group of men that say the women in America ain't shit, once those men travel and leave, the men will judge them. Oh, bro, but why you leaving to go find a woman? Yeah, okay, I get that. But the issue is, this might be just a global thing, or maybe this is how it's always been, or maybe it's the fact that now women have more rights, now more women are working, now this changes the dynamic economically and dominance, right, in relationships. And and I had an interview with this random young lady that I didn't know, and she agreed that the fact that now women are making more money, women have to adjust their standards, and so do men. Uh, you know, eh, and it seems like sometimes people are not comfortable with these conversations because it might reflect their own life. But let's continue.
Then you could critique me included. I'm not excusing myself, guys. Me too. I've been critical of them too. I've been critical of the Passport Bros too. I'm not trying to say, oh, they did it. They did it. No, I did it too. I'm owning it. I'm owning it. I did it too. You can't have a platform.
Now, see, all right. So when we speak about Passport Bros, mostly they practice sex tourism. Chillaxin says, but and I've noticed that African American men in today's society don't take the African American women serious. Now, this is the thing, right? I think this is a overall umbrella situation where a lot of people are going through dating issues, and I don't focus on how black men are dealing with black women. That's not my concern. I try to focus on everyone, how it's going for everyone, because I'm not black. Well, I'm black, but I'm not African American, so I don't focus on that dynamic shit. To be honest with you, I'm learning what they're going through, the issues they go through, but I can't be judgmental because I'm not in that predicament. Hareen says, I never had a woman that made more money than me. Hareen, you know why? Because a woman ain't gonna fuck with you more than likely if she makes more than you. That's a cold fact. Yo, that's a cold fact. Bethany, don't start. I'm gonna drop the link, whoever wants to join. Because we got this video and we got another one.
I'm gonna speak on your point as far as
Yeah, I'm gonna mute up. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
yeah, my bad. I think that when it comes to people just trying to trying to find love and they having issues in their relationships, I think what people have to do is that if you are finding that you are going through a hard time, or that it's hard for you to basically find love, or you're traumatized by your past experiences, I always tell people, seek help. Now, I mean, sometimes you may have to do therapy. Sometimes you may have to, talk to, someone from a religious standpoint, what I mean, or a faith standpoint. So I think a lot of times what people do is that they carry all their trauma and all their issues around. And then what they do is that they spew that, what I mean, in the public instead of actually dealing with their stuff. So, and I think that's the issue. Like, what I mean? If when you have all that trauma and you have all that bitterness, or and you jaded and you angry about things, you're gonna spew that in the public. You're gonna spew that when you get on these platforms. You're gonna spew that when you talk to other people. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, if sometimes people come up there and they troll and they do that type of stuff, and I get it, trolling about it or joking about it or having fun about it. It is what it is. But understand that, when you are out here really making it seem like you really can't find somebody, and it's really hard to find someone. It's really hard to be with someone. Then people are going to start questioning what's wrong with you. That's just going to be the next question. What are you doing to make people not want to be with you? What energy are you putting out there? What are you not saying, or what are you not doing, or what are you doing that's making people feel a certain way, and they don't want to be with you, and they don't want to date you, and they don't want to marry you? That's going to be the next question. You know what I mean? Especially once if you're a little bit younger, people may kind of give you they may give you a little leeway. But if you like 30 and over, yeah, people just the questions gonna really start coming in. And that's what happens. You leave yourself open for scrutiny. So I think the best thing to do is deal with your issues. You know what I mean? Don't if you can't find nobody, I wouldn't say make it publicly known. And try to get some tips on how to find that right person from people you trust, or from a life coach or something like that. They have dating coaches. Get one. You know what I mean? Find one. Like, it's ways to do it without getting on these platforms and spewing and making it seem like all men are bad or all women are bad. Like, nah, that just makes you look bad. So yeah.
Yeah. Listen, soapbox. That's the reason why I don't complain about what women do, really, because at the end of the day, it all falls back on me, and I'm not afraid to stand in that mirror and to face my flaws. And I try to push this. You have to better yourself as a human being to get any result that you like, financially or when it comes to romantically. You have to put yourself in that position where you have the highest or the best results that you could acquire. But many people, they don't want to look at it like that. They want to look at it as more, oh, life is unfair, or it's hard out here, or it's not right, or they want to blame the other person when they really have to look in the internal. It starts with you. Oh shit, maybe you don't realize that you have certain shit with you, issues with you, or maybe you're shooting too high. You're shooting for the stars. Like, I don't know. Let's continue the video, man. Shout out to the 15 people in the building. Good conversation. Good conversation. James Rogers says, fresh and fit as a paradigm for passport judgment when they'll pay a holder appear on their show. That's a good point. But then you got to remember that that's a business. At that point, they're running a business. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not sure if they're paying women to get there, but I know for a fact the women benefit from it because they get to promote themselves in their pages or whatever, Haring said, I've been married before, got 8 kids. I did my thing. All I want is peace. God damn, nigga, 8 kids? Let's get back to the vid. It's getting late.
That's centered around bringing delusional bitches on your platform and then telling guys, oh, you're pussies if you don't want to deal with this shit. You just made their point. If you look at Fresh and Fit platform, their platform makes the Passport Bros point. If you guys watch Kevin Samuels, rest in peace to the Godfather, if you watch Kevin Samuels' channel before he passed, he's making the Passport Bros point. Now, I don't think Kevin ever said anything about the Passport Bros. I don't think they got big until Austin came around. But the point being is, Kevin had 30,000 people watching him. Kevin blew up, had major platforms, No Jumper, Joe Budden, T.I., Vlad TV, all brought him on there to discuss the delusion of women in their standards. And then out the same mouth, you got guys in the manosphere, not Kevin, but guys in the manosphere who then turn right around and tell the Passport Bros, man, y'all some bitches, y'all don't tolerate this shit. When y'all guys have seen at least Fresh and Fit have nice, hot women on there. Kevin used to have some fucking 4s and 5s call the show.
Okay, this is my thing. All right. Yes, because the difference between Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit, they're more setting it up. Like, okay, this is I want to have some women come through, and the ugly chick ain't she gonna set herself up to go get roasted on basically on national TV, because YouTube, the internet, that's the new TV now. A woman ain't gonna set herself up like that. She only gonna go there if she's real confident and she believes that she's beautiful and she knows she's beautiful and she's been validated to know that she's attractive to the world. And Kevin Samuels has some. He's had some baddies on there. Someone that used to be on my channel, that used to be in these little spaces over here. Sydney, girl from Atlanta, black girl. She was up there. A bunch of pretty girls up there, but I think Kevin Samuels really hit it off because he said that a woman was average at best. And shit, I think he was even being a gentleman. He was being courteous, generous with that statement. But yeah, I do believe the difference between the the Fashion Fit, they're more organized. It's more preordained or pre-planned. Like, they know what's gonna go on. Every show, we know what it is. We're gonna bring a certain type of woman there, and we're gonna shit on them. It's not like every episode they're bringing stay-at-home mothers and doctors and lawyers and virgins. That's not what they're bringing them to that show. They're bringing your average late 20s to mid 20s. I don't know. It could manipulate your perception of women. It could. Or it could also give you maybe the reality of what you're dealing with. But I don't think most women would have the courage or the cojones to hop on quote unquote national TV and just speak about their personal life and their sex life and what their requirements are, because they know they're going to face a lot of scrutiny and embarrassment. But let's get back into this.
Definitely, man.
Call the show talking about they want a man who make $1 million a year.
My bad. What you gonna say, bro?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, definitely. I think that's a major point that you made, bro. Like, Fresh and Fit speak to women that are under 30, and they speak to men that are under 30. Anybody that's over 30, they kind of like ignore them or just kind of like don't even pay them any mind. They're not even speaking to the audience. So it's basically for people that's like in high school, just got out of high school, just started college, got out of college. It's basically from high school to when you get out of college. So I would say it's from, you know, young adults or teenagers to like 28, 29. So I'll say, and maybe, maybe these kids shouldn't be watching it, but they are. So I'll say anywhere from like 13-year-olds to I'll say a 29-year-old or 28-year-old. This is the crowd that they're kind of speaking to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just a fact because you see what they got on there. I would say Kevin Samuels, he spoke to every type of woman. It wasn't just younger women. It was older women. It was professionals. It was all different types. So, because I've seen different types of women on his platform, you know what I mean? And I think that what people have to stop getting confused is that, there's certain, not every, if you're speaking of different types of women, right? You got to understand that some women are on that time where they are about their money. They're about using guys for money. They're about, doing whatever they got to do to obtain the bag. That's all they care about, and living a lifestyle, right? Some women actually want to build a family, like you said, like the stay-at-home moms or career women. Some women actually, they want to have a family. They want to build a family. They want to be with a man, and they want to be around a man who actually wants to build something with them. You know what I mean? So it's two different types of women that we're speaking of completely. Two different mindsets, two different goals, and two different ways of life. So if people start watching these um watching these different streams or these different platforms, you know what I mean, they're gonna get confused. And then if you're watching a platform and you're watching it so much to the point where you're like it becomes like your life, like, or you're looking for it for guidance, then I have to question, like, who do you really have in your life? Like, is there anybody in your life that's giving you guidance? Do you have any parental figures, any, you know what I mean, any OGs, as they say, or whatever, or just, people who have taught you different things? Like, who's in your life that's actually helped you, or who is guiding you, or who's giving you guidance? Like, so if you don't have any guidance and you're looking on YouTube for guidance from these people on YouTube, oh, you're gonna end up behind an 8 ball. You're gonna end up feeling and thinking a whole bunch of shit that's not even real. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, because at a certain point, it becomes negative and not balanced. So, yeah, you're not in great state of mind where you can depict what's better for you or what's right between wrong. Or you just say you listen, oh, if a woman doesn't move like this, then she ain't shit, she a slut. They speak very exuberant, full of energy, very youthful, with no thought, with no forethought. What they don't realize is many men don't even qualify for the type of women that hop on there just because of based off their looks. Because yeah, maybe they might be low value as far as character, but look wise, they're at a certain level that even a guy has to be a certain level just to fuck her because she looks good. Because to a woman, her looks holds value. Her looks has value, and we know that. So when they see these shows with these beautiful women, and these guys are able to shit on them, what these guys think watching the show? Oh shit! Yo, we're able to talk shit to these pretty women that in reality they want to fuck and they can never get. Niggas is broke. Niggas is socially awkward, out of shape. They have nothing going for them. This is why I say it's malignant on both sides for women and men. When we're on these spaces speaking about dating, they're not being realistic. It's not fair. It's not a fair shot. Now, shout out to Rakim. Shout out to Chillax. Him back on the panel. Listen, I gotta play this track for my boy Premium. I'm about to play your track right now. The name of this track is Lloyd Banks, Porno Star.
Something like a super freak. I never seen her on tape before, but when she go low, she's a professional. I find a girl porno star. She's something like a super freak. Never seen her on tape before, But when she go low, she's a professional. I got a bad in my hood. See, most niggas call her hoe and diss her, cause she's slowly growing up to be like a older sister. She got a bad reputation, so you don't hold her, kiss her. And after one conversation, you probably fold a twister. It ain't hard to tell that honey dumb. She 18, going on 21. Mama don't know where she get her money from. Hopping in and out of cars, stuffed in the back seat. Looking to score big, so she fuck all the athletes. Something like a princess gone wrong. Used to be a ballerina, now she performs to the thong song. What happened to your plans to enroll in college? Now you rather slide down metal poles for dollars. Your fingernails and your toes is polished, but your brain's on freeze. In other words, frozen knowledge. All your plans and your goals demolished. You grew up in the South Side. Why niggas know you a hoe and hollers? Huh? Porno star, something like a super freak. I never seen her on tape before, but when she go low, she's a professional. My kind of girl, porno star, something like a super freak. Never seen her on tape before, but when she go low, she's a professional. I still remember how it all started. School, cutting from class. Every boy you knew touching your ass. Getting nowhere fast. I ain't gonna lie, shorty, I used to laugh, cause you was the main topic on math. I seen her in the mall shopping. Now I'm contemplating about stopping, cause she can get me off like Cochran. Back then it was popping. Spoiled, her daddy was pumping. He probably thought she grow up and get married or something, but little did he know his little princess was a city hoe. Pretty old, the face, the type from the video.
Oh yeah, listen. Hey, have any song requests? You know, hit the super chat, hit the cash app, hit the like button. We back on YouTube. I have a lot of pre-records to upload for you guys. I have a lot of shorts to upload for you guys. I know I on here sporadically, but you know that's the best way. You can catch the replay, or if not, if you don't have a membership, maybe you won't be able to see it because I might private it for my members. And I got it for the lowski, $5 a month. But sometimes I have to private them, you know, because they get real controversial, right? Really explicit and raunchy, and people are gonna want to report it, and it's gonna affect my channel. So yeah, guys, make sure to support the channel. Like I said before, the best way to contribute to the page, to the profile, is inviting new people. Let's get it. We about to tap in back to the video. You heard? Shout out to Rakim in the back. I know he gonna speak next up. Let's get it.
Damn, this bitch thick. She on a little Kim shit. See her head match the color of her lipstick. Now this chick earned the luxury like Slick Rick. And I had a walk on it that'll leave you with a stiff thick. Jeans had a sick fit. To make a long story short, this ain't the type of bitch you wanna sit with. Something like a super freak. I never seen her on tape before, but when she go low, she's a professional. My kind of girl, porno star. Something like a super freak. Never seen her on tape before, but when she go low, she's a professional. My kind of girl.
Bonjour. That's Haitian for good day. Dave Chappelle's down with Haitians. The Haitians was the first black people to fight. Haiti was the first independent black state in the Western Hemisphere.
He was talking that shit. The Dominicans were the first to rebel, actually, not the Haitians. No, the Haitians were the first to, successfully be independent. But that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother conversation. Rakim, what up? What up? What's going on, man?
What's up, fighter? What's the word?
Nah, man, I wanted to do this live because it was on my mind, but I was busy the past few days. So, I'm covering this now. The Passport Simps, and AMS. It seems like now he has compassion for them, or he could see the perspective of why men would travel for women, whether it's for sex or for actual relationship with substance and longevity.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me personally, I was very judgmental of men that did this, because I don't participate in that. I don't subscribe to it. But as time has progressed, I see that everyone struggles with different things in life. It could be economically, it could be physically, it could be when it comes to relationships, whatever, right? And maybe the men that have to go out there is because they can't acquire the type of woman they want to date or be with, and maybe this is their only way out, or they feel that they're so desperate, or they desire companionship so badly that they go to these measures. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, what you think so far, man? What you think?
Well, my personal perspective on it is it depends on what you like, what you're talking about, because it's a lot of people that's going overseas that are that are well to do and well put together. Every person that's going overseas is not a person with no financial means or awkward with talking to women, anything like that. You got a lot of people that's going overseas that's, looking for wives, and they're a good catch, and their wives they'll be contributors to their household with whoever that they decide to date, whatever country they over there. Like when we speak about Sosua, because I wasn't familiar with none of this stuff. I don't really watch it too much on YouTube, but now that I'm more familiar of it, why you got dudes going to Sosua? Dominican Republic, the island of Hispaniola, is not far off the coast of Atlantic. It's right there. Tickets are cheap. Shoot right there from New York, Jersey, or whatever, Florida, or whatever. Well, when you talk about places like Brazil, Colombia, Thailand, the Philippines, that takes some bread to get over there. And you got some people that stand over there for quite some time, and you got some people that may have homes over there, might have invested over there, and also still living in the United States. So obviously finances for some of these guys is not an issue. The thing is, why, like when we having this conversations, it's just not about people being lame or socially awkward. You got to look at the sense of entitlement with some of the people that's been brainwashed by the propaganda the United States has put out there. What's this guy named? Alpha Male Strategies or something like that,
Yeah,
AMS.
yeah.
I remember in the beginning when he was upset about that, him and a lot of other dating coaches was upset about that because you know why? That digs into their pockets. If it's no men to coach, there's no men that I can put game, that I can give game to, who the hell's going to pay me for me doing this? That's why a lot of men was upset. That was calling them lames, because some men in their 30s, when you in I'm talking about like mid to late 30s, some of these men in their 40s, even some of these men been divorced before. What the fuck? Who wanna spit game at 35, 36 years old? Ain't no thrill in that at a 36, 37, 38-year-old man. I'm not, in my 20s. I'm not 19 with a throwback jersey on and a fitted hat in the mall trying to holler at chicks. Nah. You got men that are grown. They got their own businesses. They got their own financial income. You got certain women that feel here in the United States, because they've been brainwashed by the propaganda, by all of the Oprah and television and, social media channels and all of this other stuff that tells them that, that they entitled to this type of man. And you got fives and sixes thinking that they tens. A man is not willing to play those type of games. So they're going to look for options elsewhere. It didn't really become a big thing. When you look at what was going on with the Passport Bros, it's because the women was making so much noise that everybody else started looking. How many videos you had of women? We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. They going overseas, y'all. They going overseas. That was the women that was doing that. A lot of the times the men was having that conversation amongst themselves, and you had women that was eavesdropping in that conversation. They felt threatened. Why? Because some of those women are more traditional overseas, because feminism hasn't taken full effect of their countries, and patriarchy and everything is still in effect in some of these countries. And some of these women was blowing these women that think that they all that out the water. And there's that same lane, or socially awkward person got access to that type of woman, well, these women here don't have a bargain.
Now, Rakim, the issue is, and I had like feedback. Um, Matter of fact, before I go, Greg Hackett, what up, man, bro? Hit that link, nigga. I saw you live the other day, Greg. I did not know you was lit on YouTube like that. You had like 300 people on your shit, or maybe 500. Excuse me. You know, I don't know, but it was over like 100, 200. You lit on fucking YouTube, bro. I didn't even know that. You're using your resources and your abilities, your knowledge, for boxing, and you got a crowd. Shout out to you. Hit that link if you could, bro. Hop on. And he says, "What's happening here? You're talking about buying pussy. What do you think about this, bro? What you think about this?" Guys, for you guys that don't remember, I interviewed my guy from Philly, Greg Hackett, boxer, trainer, professionally, and I had a video. I probably did that like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So yeah. Now, Rakim, my issue is just because it's out there, it doesn't mean I have to participate. You know, just because I know it's out there doesn't mean I have to indulge in the behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm also very judgmental of the women that try to crucify the men that participate in that shit. If you don't like it, then give them some box.
Not just that, but if that's the case, if it's like that, then where's your man at, boo boo? You don't have no type of man that's lined up to pick those women.
Yeah. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't be concerned of.
If you had men lined up,
right? You wouldn't be concerned. Yeah, you
got some of these chicks that can't go overseas and make it work. They trying to go to the islands and get them a man, but it's different because you got to get down with the man's program, boo. The man ain't getting down with yours. You got to get down with his. When some of these guys, what you say?
But some of those guys will get down with the program for papers, but when they get here, they might be out too.
Yeah, no, that's a good fact. But the fact that a lot of these men come from patriarchal households, a lot of that shit ain't gonna fly. Like the brother Premium said, stop bashing women, and a lot of these in certain other communities, it ain't all of that women talking back and talking down on men. That ain't flying at all. At all. It's only here in the United States. Well, it's in a few places in democratic countries, but here in the United States, because the propaganda of women thinking that they're equal to men have been pushed so far to the edge. You got women that's trying to literally compete with men, thinking that they men. This is one of the few places where this dynamic exists, where it depends on where you go. This ain't gonna fly too well.
So women had that whole thing about women and men are equal. I used to date a woman who she had 3 kids. I only dated her for a couple of months, but she made a lot more than her husband. And when they went to divorce court, she had to pay alimony. So they really don't like that. And another thing too, women will criticize what you do and how you get women and the women you date, but you could be interested in that woman that's criticizing you and she won't want to be with you. So that's another thing, fighter, because
let me just add this to it real quick, Chillaxin. I just wanted to add this real quick. And another thing, why are we dealing with this right now? People might add, is because when you look at the corporate industries, a lot of these corporate industries bank their money on women being single and miserable so they can extract more money from them. Because what happens when women are single and miserable? They buy things. And that's the dynamic that's been going on. A lot of these women have been brainwashed by Sex and the City. They've been brainwashed by a lot of these different shows to tell them that they're living their best life. They don't need a man in their life. Because when you don't have a man, what do? You go take your car. You have a problem with your car unless you got brothers or cousins or somebody or your dad, you take your car to the mechanic, and the mechanic stiff you because he knows that you don't know much about cars because you're a woman. You're a woman.
But now, Drippy Nail says, not true. Women talk about men all the time in Israel. In my family, we talk about the men. We just have to be more quiet about it.
Why you got to be more quiet about it, Drippy?
We know why.
Get
Because
smacked up.
yeah, there's dire consequences.
And people can say whatever they want. People can complain however they want. But men in America, especially to my group, are some of the most laid back men that you will ever run across. Ever. Because in a lot of these other countries, y'all know what it is. I ain't even got to say much.
Oh, okay. Drippy said they pay for everything. She said they pay for everything.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that, Rakim?
Well, it must be something you. How do you carry yourself as a woman, Drippy, for them to pay for everything? If you know that they running a show and they paying for everything, not only are you going to watch your tongue, you're going to carry yourself in a certain way. You're not going to be back talk. Yeah, you talk about men amongst your girlfriends, but you're not going to be jumping in his face because that lifeline can get cut off by tomorrow.
Mm.
And you know that. And I'm pretty sure women can't hang with men in Israel like that financially. So, but then again, I could be wrong. Israel is backed up by the United States, so maybe they got the same democratic policies over there. But
Nah, they broke. The United States funds them. You actually took that right out of my mouth. We give them more. We give Israel, I think, $50 billion a year or more.
Right.
The same money we give to Ukraine right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we give to Israel, and that's all that money. To be honest with you, most of it is washed. I know it goes back into a lot of people's pockets over here, but we're being fleeced. That's the world we live in.
But yeah, that's pretty much the just do for a fighter, because a lot of people don't ask the question. People just look at it from the personal perspective. They don't ask the question, what's causing this? What have they been, what type of imagery and messages we've been subjected to for the last 30 years? What type of shows? What's the agenda behind these shows? What's the narrative of a lot of these shows? The talk shows, different things like that, the magazines, different things like that tell women. A lot of women have this Disney princess fantasy in their minds, and they just listen to when a woman say, "Oh, I'm going to get me a man to do this because this is what I deserve." Well, what makes you deserve it, boo boo?
Yeah, and another thing too, we have women who have like multiple kids. They got multiple problems. They want a dude to come here and save them. They're looking for Captain Save-A-Ho. A lot of them actually find pretty good dudes, and they still play them out. Because I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but in my point of view, what I found out through my experience is that people don't change. Especially them girls that run game, they don't change. They just learn how to run game better.
Now, let me ask you this: do you want it to go well for all men, or do you not care as long as you're good?
You asking me, or you asking Chillaxin?
Oh no, well, both the fellas and people in the chat.
I'll let Chillaxin answer.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't have an answer for that question.
No. Okay. Now you say that women are, mistreating dudes out here. They're playing guys. They're getting fooled left and right. Now, do you want better for men, or are you just analyzing what goes on, or is it because you're experiencing it yourself? Like what's going on?
I answer that. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, you go ahead, sir. You first.
Yeah, me personally, I never had a problem getting women at all. The thing is, I'm gonna be straight regardless. That ain't no question. Whatever options, you got plenty of options to exercise. As long as your money right, you know, I'm a decent looking guy, so I never had an issue with getting women, anything like that. But I am concerned about all men because that makes an imbalance in society. Whether people are selfish, you're going to realize it sooner or later. Like what's happening now when we see with the role reversal and everything else that's going on, you know, we don't have any masculine figures to watch anymore. You know, everything's been infiltrated with the whole alphabet thing and the feminist stuff. That's going to affect men at a long haul. You can be selfish, but you know what's going to happen within the next 20, 30 years. You're going to realize you were selfish, and then you're going to look around and say, why men aren't men anymore? Why we got all of these punks around here? Why y'all so soft? You know why? Because that ain't the world that you grew up in, and everything was taking effect while you wasn't paying attention. So, you know, I want my nephews to be in a reflection of me. I want my sons to be in a reflection of me. And if a lot of men are dissatisfied or society is pretty much exploiting men in a lot of ways, then there's going to be a very big imbalance in society that's going to make it difficult for your kids and a lot of other people's kids, especially young boys, to live in.
Okay. Now listen. Now before I get into the next track, donated by Rakim, I gotta play through this video because you know we have about we got about like 60% of the video to go, and then I have a second video and it's getting late, so you know I want to skim through this. Now let me read through the comments a little bit, and then you know I'm gonna get to this video, then play Rakim's song, and then I owe No Chaser a song also. Drippy Nail says, I have to be respectful, fair trade, agreed. Most of us do not have the same ideology. Okay. All men and women, but everybody has to start getting realistic out here. Uh Hareen says a lot of out of shape and $1,000 month food stamps women saying those things. Oh man. Rakim needs to get off the internet, go out to meet women and stop judging them based on the ones online that you probably will never get anyway.
Blood Moon
Men
stay
on
talking shit.
men online always say they look good and can get women, but realistically they are delusional. Facts, Blood Moon is premium. Blood Moon is right. Stop paying attention to lonely ass people online bashing each other. Go outside. So
Well, online is the new
go ahead.
television. Everybody online interacts with each other. Well, we had a chance to really know each other, fighter, if we hadn't spoken online.
Yeah.
Online is practically the new way people interact with each other. Like people still, of course, interact in real life and everything like that. But we can say that people only say that when it's something that they don't really want to hear or they don't agree with. You know, you got people online that trade in stock, people online that give financial tips where they, you know, tell you what to invest, what not to invest in. People that learn about property online. It's only when there's certain things that they don't agree with that they make those type of arguments. But
a hit dog yelps.
Hollers, yep, I hollers. All right, let's get back into the video because you know it's getting late. But all right, let's get it. Let's get it.
You can't make this shit up. Shout out to Godfather. You can't make this shit up. At least I would give the benefit to Fresh and Fit, the girls on Fresh and Fit platform. At least they are, some of them, not all. They have some scalawags on there too, but some of them at least have the sexual market value to demand a high value man. Carrie used to have some bitches on there that I wouldn't fuck with my enemy dick. Seriously, I shit from these crazy bitches. You ain't your fucking mind. Ain't nobody finna. So, in that aspect, I gotta say, I gotta agree with the Passport Bros in that situation. You can't. The manosphere as a whole, me, every other body in the manosphere, guys. We got guys on YouTube in the manosphere. And I apologize, guys, for not looking at the camera. I was looking at myself. I got to get back used to. I ain't filmed in a while, so I was looking at myself. So I'm back making eye contact. I know y'all want me to make that good eye contact with y'all. Yeah, so you can feel like you being seduced with my eye contact. But
That nigga funny as fuck. Shout out to the 60 people in the building. This nigga funny as fuck. But AMS, it seems like he's changing his mindset now. I don't know if he wants to cater to the crowd or maybe he's just growing and he's evolving and trying to understand men's difficulties. Maybe understanding that, oh, this is why men are going through this and that's how they feel. Yo, the last time I felt like that, like, damn, I can't get a bitch or women are hard to deal with. Like, yo, it was like my early 20s. And it was just because I didn't have my swag right. My early 20s, I didn't have my swag right. I could attract women, yeah, because of my looks, but it was just, I was missing something. And one day it just clicked. One day it just clicked with me. So, you know, a lot of guys that say, oh, nah, I was always good. I was just Don Juan. I had all the bad, like, that's not true. Most people, they get their heart broken. They learn through experiences, through negative situations. That's where they acquire their knowledge and wisdom when it comes to dealing with women, right, or men, right, whatever. Now let's continue with the video, man. I was gonna play a second video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make that a whole nother live because it's getting late. You know what I mean? It's getting late, but I do owe Rakim a track. Don't worry, that's coming up next. But let's get at least halfway through this video, then I'm gonna get to the music. Alim was shaking. Alim, what do you think about the Passport Bros? Blood Moon, what do you think about the Passport Bros? Blood Moon, you said yourself that you don't care, that they could do whatever they want to do, they could move however they want to move. Cooley, why you saying what up? Why you saying what the fuck? What's going on, bro? You don't be here no more, man. You be MIA.
Hey, Fighter.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add this one thing too, what you were saying about the dudes that be moving real shady out there and so sore and all of that. I don't agree with that shit at all, because that shows your insecurity. That shows that, like, you know, ain't no sense in doing that, because what you're trying to get clout and you know you're doing something that's kind of, you know, supposed to be under the radar. That ain't cool at all.
Word. Let's same book. Oh, here we go. Blood Moon, your life boring? You sure? Let's get back to the video.
You got guys in the manosphere who got 3,000, 4,000 videos. Just that alone, the fact that you got 3,000 videos on how to game women should tell you everything you need to know about what's going on with the Western woman. And it's absolutely ridiculous. So in that aspect, from that point of view, guys, I'm going to apologize to the Passport Bros, because if I don't, we'll walk in contradiction. We'll walk in contradiction. Our whole platform, the whole manosphere platform, just shits on female nature. And then at the other side of our mouth, we're like, how dare you not want to put up with this trash? The whole manosphere platform just shits on female nature. It don't make sense. So you can't get mad at guys who say, okay, y'all go learn the strategies, this, that, and other. Now, I'm still gonna fuck American women. I'm not gonna start traveling the globe because I can get women here. And I think that they can get women here. What they're saying is the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Okay? That's what they're saying. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. I haven't heard nobody say
he said what he said.
Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't heard the Passport Bro, at least not the ones that I've seen with Austin, complain about not being able to get a woman. Just the bullshit that goes with it that they talk about. So we can't criticize female nature and then point the finger at them and say, y'all, how dare you don't want to deal with these girls? That's stupid. Next, guys. So another talking point against the Passport Bros, besides that they supposed to be weak because they don't want to deal with these American crazy bitches, is that they get bought cooperation. Once again, I got to go with the Passport Bros on this. It's all bought cooperation.
Because nobody want to date your bald-headed ass. Like, I'm confused. So basically, he's saying like he dissing American woman because nobody want to date his bald-headed ass, basically.
No, but no, he doesn't complain about American women because he fucks
Are you
American
joking?
women.
Rewind it. Rewind the clip.
No, he was talking about the passport bros.
Spider, you like the rewind clips? Rewind it.
No, he's oh my god. I'm telling you, he's defending their point. But him personally, he doesn't travel. But he's defending their point and their lifestyle.
I don't come out because I don't have no fucking clothes. Why would I not? Why would I be on YouTube with no fucking clothes on? Make it make sense. Coolie.
Who are you talking to?
Whoever the fuck said, oh, this is the same girl.
Okay, all right. This is one thing we're gonna do.
I don't have no motherfucking clothes.
Okay, all right. Hold on, Kira. The first thing we're gonna do, we're not gonna interrupt the show for a comment someone made, because then we're gonna be here all day. So we can't address every comment.
Did he not just say he don't fuck with American women?
Okay,
Am I tripping? Right. Am I tripping or no?
No. Yeah, you're tripping. No, he was speaking about the passport bro.
Hey, I was born in a different country, so I'm just saying, like, I don't give a fuck, but I was raised in America. So what is he trying to say?
He can see why American men are complaining about women, because he's dealt with a lot of women. Blood Moon says he can't afford to travel. No, he has a lot of money. Blood Moon, he has a big channel. And he makes a lot of money. He's written books. Trust me, he's popular on
What
YouTube.
books are you reading?
What
books is he reading?
No. Okay, no. He's written books
on hating.
It doesn't matter. It makes money. It doesn't matter. People buy it. So you can clown him for maybe being wrong, but you can't clown him.
No, I'm not clowning him. This woman must have cotton in her ears. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna move on. I'm trying to be nice to you right now, but we're gonna move on because you're like controlling the conversation. Shout out to Rock Kim for the donation for the song request. Pete Rock and CL Smooth can't front on me.
Africanos, the Sudanian, master of the Mediterranean. If it's lovely, I'm the one you're sky raging. Lower than the mole, man, R&B is silly. The only male hardcore cruising through my city. Rise to the supernova, suave like bowler. Heavy hitter, I consider you can lean in on my shoulder. Measure like a yardstick, thick at arithmetic. You add it up and I burst the high thick flip.
Everybody, let's ask me to come up. How about you come up? Let's see what you look like.
To keep the black race torn, but
please come up. Come up and come up. Put your camera on.
Yo, Kira, you messing up my song that I paid money for, sweetheart.
I'm sorry.
And I'm sure you will agree you can't front on me. Yo, you can't front. It's like that. Come on, yeah. Yes. You know I got to talk. Can't front. Many consume what was locked in the tomb that I gradually clean, coming out now smelling like perfume. So take a whiff when I rap a gift, play it like the gospel, a logical apostle, colossal. Afro will cut me like a fade with the brim. Sport a bald head but never needed hair club for men. Drop a scud fully capable of forming an eclipse. Skips the backflip soon as it leaves my lips. Suave, no, I can make the funk turn to havoc. Get the whole 45 and I can boogie on static. Welcome to the Ramadan, pilgrimage to Mecca, a prayer for repair. You crying off one, cause ain't no misbehaving when the man is what you're craving. Put the anger in the nation on your station, and bills that fills the whole circumference. And black people crowd in a mass abundance to hear Gabriel's horn blow it like a Najee. Watch the flavor unit with the top priority. CL untouchable with the clip full, and possibly the posse can't front on me. Don't you dare front. Don't you dare front. Not on me. You desire the Messiah for the entire empire, total organizer of the earth, wind and fire. CL and Pete Rock unlock the hard rock. Many wanna mock in the honey dips clock. Intercontinental for the residential, never coincidental. Rough on a rental, count all the bars numeric. Copacetic if you let it resurrect the non-generic. The brother on the cover, yes, a rapper, not a singer. If you recognize him, point with your index finger. Shock another flock when I hit the block. Got a devil on the 7th level, labeled as a rebel. In retrospect, I detect those incorrect and reflect the Black Power Project. Supreme, cause I chose to never blaspheme. Going to the extreme, place it on the very high beam. And drop jewels for 5,000 fools and stampede. Cause the proper showstopper's what you need. So come and get a taste of the dynamic duo, and I'm sure you will agree you can't front on me.
Yeah, that was I like that. I like that beat right there. That was Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Can't front on me. No chaser. I owe you a track that's gonna come up before I end this live. This is the last video I'm doing. We're gonna finish this joint with AMS. It's about halfway done. Now he clearly has changed his mindset when it comes to men who pay for the Uchiwawa. And I don't know, maybe is this a strategy? Is this a strategy for him to make more money? Or maybe he generally now understands the men that do it. Now, my thing is, I understand why the men do it and why they have to do it, but I wouldn't advise people to move like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I get it why you live that way.
Well,
I understand that's your
look at
lifestyle,
him. Look at him.
but okay, Kira, I have to okay. You have to listen and listen well to understand.
Who's fucking him for free?
Oh no, Kira, listen. He is
Huh?
not a. You have to listen. Are you
Who's
listening?
fucking him for free? Honestly,
Okay,
look at
hold
him.
on.
You look
Are
like
you
he painted his beard on. Come on.
are you listening, bro? Like you listening to me?
I'm listening. Yeah. Go
Okay,
on.
all right, then listen. He is not a passport, bro. He doesn't travel.
I don't give a fuck. Look at him.
No, what you
He
don't.
talking
He's
shit.
not. No. He's not saying that he does it himself. What he's saying is
He
that he
looked like he
understands.
spray painted his fucking beard across his face. Like, are you joking right
Okay,
now? Come
all
on.
right. But what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm talking to you. You're not listening. What I'm telling you is that he's not saying that that's what he does. He's saying that now he understands why men do it. He's not saying that that's what he does. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. He's not saying that that's what
Ryder,
he does.
come on now.
What?
Let's be real.
Okay. Are the niggas that go? Are you gonna give them pussy? The men that go and pay for it? Are you gonna give them
If you're
pussy?
paying, yeah, but not for free, no.
Oh. So you'll fuck a man for money?
Absolutely not. I'm saying like if he looking like
But
that, and if I was offering something, yeah, but I'm not offering nothing.
Okay, yeah, but so you're not giving it. If you're not giving it up, then
I'm
you
not
shouldn't say
giving
nothing.
nothing. I'm saying if I was, I'm not
All right.
offering nothing for free for
Okay,
a dude that look like this. He looks like
Okay.
he looks like an off-brand common. Like,
Okay.
are you joking right now?
Oh man, but this is that thing. All right, if you're not giving
pull
the
up
pussy,
pull up a picture of Common.
no, I'm not doing that.
That was
But
kind of
listen,
funny. I ain't gonna front.
yeah, it was kind of fun. It was. But the thing is, listen, if you're not giving him pussy, then you can't judge him for going out and paying for it. Like you can't judge him because you're not giving it to him.
I'm gonna tell you why most people gonna still judge the ones that do it, because they still want them. They still want that ego boost. They want those men's attention. They still want those men to thirst after them without giving them no type of action. They give certain women an ego. Not all of these guys that are
legalized prostitution.
not all of these dudes are. So a lot of these dudes are going over to get wives and shit too, and they got means. You know, it's not just the passport bros. Ain't just dudes that's going over looking to pay for pussy and so sue a lot of these other places.
If you're looking like that, you got your beard sprayed on your face. You gotta pay for pussy. Come on, let's be real. Like,
Well,
stop.
what's the difference between him paying for pussy across seas and paying $5,000 with a stripper in Vegas or Houston or women
I don't
walking the
know.
strip in LA?
I never been in that position. I don't know.
So another thing too to take into effect, like for instance, over there in New Zealand, you got over there in what's I think it's
New
New Zealand or
Zealand. What the
Sweden.
hell?
No, it's Sweden. Girl, would you let me finish? A
Have you
lot of
ever
those
been to
people
New
over there.
Zealand?
No,
Have you ever been to Australia?
no.
Okay.
But you know how to read, right?
Yeah.
Because that information is primarily out there. But over there, in New Zealand, I
Baby, you
think it's
never
New
been
Zealand.
to New Zealand, so what the hell are you talking about? How would you
Kira,
know what the prostitution?
what are you talking about? Kira,
What are
you
you
won't be
talking about?
quiet
I'm
for
very
a
confused.
second. You stay confused. You've been confused for quite some time. Me explaining it to you ain't gonna help you. Hold on one second. So fight it.
Baby,
Over there,
everybody's
I think
confused about what the hell you talking about. You never been to New Zealand and you talking about New Zealand. What the fuck New Zealand got to do with anything?
this is the same woman that says she's from Dominica. I thought the damn fucking
Dominica, honey.
no, it's Dominica, sweetheart. You can't
Dominican.
even you don't even know the pronunciation of your own country.
Bitch, I haven't been there since I was 2 years old. I don't know. So, hey, correct me if you can.
I just did.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Where the hell did fight go? Yeah, fighter, you back?
He can't save you.
I don't need saving from nobody, especially you, sweetheart.
Baby,
You
go ahead about what were you
What up?
saying?
I'm here. What up?
yeah, so what I was gonna say, like over I think it's either Switzerland or one of those European countries. You got a lot of men that's leaving because I think
Gotcha.
feminism then got legal, and you got a lot of women over there that's on that feminism tip. So a lot of those men are leaving and going into Thailand and getting wives. They actually are trying to pass a law where they can't bring their wives back because
Who the fuck
too
is going to
many.
Thailand? What a bunch of trannies.
Yeah, I was about to say that. If you like trannies, that's the place to go.
Yeah, well, Thailand, the Philippines, all through Asia.
Yeah.
What
I
that's
agree
what
with
they.
that though.
Where you
I
getting
agree
your
with that.
information from? What real woman is going to Thailand where a bunch of fucking trannies trying to impersonate women?
You said a
Not
woman is going to.
what? No, he's
Jesus
talking about
Christ.
men. He's talking about men.
Trannies trying to impersonate women in Thailand. That's what I just said. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
get what. Yeah, it's true what Rakim is saying.
Play the
Like,
next video.
What's up,
You don't
Macho?
dictate what's going on over here. You haven't even shut up. Like, what are you talking about,
she's
sweetheart? You
hosting the show.
straight beside yourself.
She being cocky, yo. She
Yeah,
not
she's
playing
hosting
today.
the show.
Yeah.
I'm
Yo,
on my P's and my Q's. Thank you. I'm not drunk today, so hey.
so you and your shit today, huh?
You got me fucked up. You got the wrong
Oh,
person. I'm sorry.
oh shit, yo. She came activated today. Would you drink a Red Bull?
No.
Yo, Macho, what's good, Macho?
Yo, what's good, fighter? I haven't been in a live like in a minute, man. I haven't been
Word,
on.
word. Yeah, you've been on the
Oh
other
God.
side. You've been over
Yeah, I've been
there
on
on.
TikTok. I took it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
nah,
What?
took the brand
yeah,
over to
I was
TikTok.
in BX too. I was in BX. How was it? You had fun?
Yo, yeah, you didn't hit me up, you bastard.
No, no. Next time, brother. Next time. There's
Nah, I
another one.
was.
Oh, Friday, I gotta talk to you after this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was in the BX. Yeah, I was in the parade. I was actually I was walking with a Dominican runners group. They call it people who do marathons all across the city. And they're the ones who do like the carnival, like the carnival dresses,
Yeah.
and everything like that. Like this is dude that is in charge of that in the whole New York City. So he watched my show. I met him. He's like, hey,
Hey,
I
what's
like
my
what you
joy?
do, you know. So he, he
Oh,
invited me
I thought I
over.
was on mute. My bad.
Who is this? Can I please talk, please? I mean, I never met you, and you're calling me off. So yeah, so I was there. I took a lot of video. The follow me came out to the first on TikTok. So yeah, on TikTok, I've been on TikTok. I find that it's grown my brand a little bit and just getting me more exposure. But I am going to transition. I made an announcement. The King Macho, the first show, might come to an end. It might come to an end. And I will strictly transition my YouTube for business reasons. And I will still keep cultural stuff. I will still keep, but certain controversial topics I will stay away from. I'll stay away from, like, the race talk. I'll stay away from certain controversial figures that are Dominican, certain political stuff that's going on in DR. Going to stay away from that and just do more videos of community service, showing what I do for the community, showing my business and how I could help families achieve their financial goals.
What is your name?
Kay, I don't know you. Why you keep interrupting me?
I don't know you there. Like, what are you talking about?
But like,
I'm just asking you, like, for your name.
I'm here explaining to the audience, my stuff. That's kind of rude. You just cutting me off like that. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
So yeah,
you explain too long. Like,
well,
I mean,
because the thing is,
this is a show.
You don't know me. I've started. I mean, I know Fighter for.
If you need a therapist, I can send you a link to a therapist.
Roughly 2 years. I've been.
Do you need a therapist? I can send you the link to a
2
therapist.
years. So, So I'm going to drop the second half of my season 5 colonization. As I said before, I'm a Dominican conquistador. That's my mantra.
What?
And I will drop 4 or 5 episodes, kind of like ending or putting to a halt the King Macho first show. And remember, Fighter, I see you. I see you here, just putting in that work, working hard. And yeah, man. So.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, what up, though?
I wasn't talking to you when I said that. I was talking about the comments. I wasn't saying get the fuck out of here to you. By the way,
oh, that's what's up. Hey, I appreciate that little clarification, yo. I wasn't.
It was to the comments. It wasn't to you. Like,
what they say? Are you talking about the one that said drop that bird?
No, it was to the person that said, like, she's trolling. Like, bitch, I'm not fucking trolling. I'm a real person. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not trolling nobody.
How old are you, by the way? If you don't mind
Sweetie,
me asking.
I'm 24. I'm 24 years old.
Oh, okay, you sound like you're 13, but that's fine.
How do you? Okay, I'll take it.
I think mentally.
Oh, mentally. Okay. Yeah. That's what you think. You don't even know me.
Exactly.
You don't hang around me. You don't
impressions, know me. This is something I'm gonna teach you is you
Baby,
only get one chance to make an impression.
You just had this long ass speech that nobody fucking knows.
You gotta make sure that when you meet people,
like,
you
get
make
the
a good
fuck out of
impression.
here. Like, what are you talking about?
I just met you now, and
I just met you too, and I'm fucking like, I'm bored of what the fuck you was just trying to say.
I know, because this is like grown.
What were you trying to say? Like, honestly, I just forgot.
When grown men talk, little kids listen. When grown men talk,
how old are
you?
Listen. How old are you?
Old enough.
Okay.
Old enough.
Anyways.
Hey, but nah. So why you got Passport Simps though?
Kira, you got kicked off for 5 minutes. You could be back at 48. Okay.
Thank you, Jesus Christ. Kira, go read it.
Kira, my favorite Dominican girl.
Yeah, man, go read a Dr. Seuss book, Kira. Jesus.
Drippy Nail says annoying as fuck. Like, stop. Can y'all mute her to get back to topic? Drippy, people gotta pay, and somebody just paid, so she $1 minimum $5. So she's going for 5 minutes. She'll be back in 5 minutes. Drippy Nail says she's a great example of annoying females.
Yeah, you know what's crazy too? She seems pretty attractive, but like her personality is like just like. So I'm saying, looks ain't everything sometimes, man. Like, seriously,
looks is never everything.
I love green eggs and ham, Sam. I am. That's what her mind is. Right.
Fun, yeah. So the topic is what, Passport Bros? Like, what's the topic?
Let me play a little bit, and then I'm gonna let you guys talk about it because we're about to end this live like soon. But we're almost done with the video, so let me play a little bit of the video.
To a concert, you're gonna take it to nice restaurants, you gonna do something. Ain't no attractive woman with confidence gonna come fuck your ass for free every goddamn day and go home unless she has a man that's doing that and you just a goddamn, fuck boy. That's it. The dick on the side. The dude she got at home, his dick game is whack. And so she got you for that. And if that's your specific job, then okay. She got him to do all the dates and shit. Okay. But I'm talking about your girlfriend. Oh, you can forget it. You can fucking forget it. You get it 1-2 times now. You get it 1-2 times before she started to say, wait a minute now. You know what she's gonna say? Y'all guys know when I done had girls who, because in the basement I ain't had shit, right? So I ain't had shit. I couldn't take girls on dates or whatever. So I had to invite them back and stuff. I ain't had no money. So you know what happened? You know what they would say after about the second time you didn't have sex, maybe the third? How about we go out to eat Friday? How about we go out on Friday? Because now they starting to feel like a damn fool. Just letting you know, guys.
Oh yeah, nah. When they start saying on me,
I want to talk about what they get wrong. What the passport bros get wrong is the same way you go to these other countries and you get bulk cooperation, you get it here. The standard has just changed. You have to be a high value man these days. Due to social media, women have more options and access to the high value man. So the guys, so listen, you do the fuck you want to do. I'm tired of talking to you motherfuckers. Do the hell you want to do. I'm tired of, I'm not gonna beg you, do the hell you want to do. I am telling you now, in this day and age, the day of just being a warehouse worker, scraping by, getting by, you're gonna struggle with women. I'm just letting you know. The bar has been raised.
Cap.
The day of you being able to make $40 grand a year, and you can't compete with the men these days with that.
Nah, not if you tricking. If you try and get a chick that want a trick, nah, you ain't gonna get her with just like a regular warehouse job, whatever. But
Yo, in
any
what
other
world
shit,
these people live at, bro? Like, yo, can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah, what's good? What you doing tonight, man?
I mean, Blacko. I mean, the privilege is when you live in populated areas like New York City, Philly, Jersey. I mean, there's a lot of women, man. There's a lot of people outside, and you're able to deal with women, So I think he's talking to the guys out there that they're nerdy, man. They have no swag about them, man. They don't know how to talk to women. So this is who he's talking about, bro. He's not talking to the guy that could get pussy on the regular. He's talking to
right.
I get what you're saying, Friday. I get what you're saying, bro. But it's cat, bro. Social media have fucked people's mindset, bro.
Yes, it has.
All these bitches and all these niggas coming to this trying to front something that they're not, right? Bro, people fuck whoever is close to them, fam. If you work at a call center, they're gonna fuck with the call center coworker. The doctors fuck with the nurses. The lawyers fuck with other lawyers most of the time. That's just how it is, bro. The project hood rap fuck with the whitman. You see what I'm saying? It goes hands to hand, bro. Is it some bitches that just fuck with you straight out of money? Yes, but that's a very few. The problem is that you got all these bros coming to social media and telling you, "Oh man, I fuck with guys that make my next man. He gotta make 100,000 every week." And you start asking these bros questions, bro. They don't even know that nigga, bro. They don't even know that nigga, son. They just think because James Harden fucking on Saturday, they think now James Harden is the standard. You see what I'm saying? That's not how that is. That's not how that is, bro. I don't took out so many bros out, bro. It's not even funny, bro. I still haven't found the first woman to ask me how much money I made, how much money I got in my bank, and what the fuck do I own. I haven't found the first one yet, bro. Like all this bullshit that you gotta think about, nigga. Think you're a pretty bitch. No, fucking a pretty. You know a fucking. You know, fucking a pretty bitch is the easiest thing on earth. It's easy for a nigga to fuck a bad bitch before he gets a job making 150,000. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point. What are y'all opinions on the guys that's going overseas and marrying those women? Because there's a lot of guys that's doing that.
I think
I don't. That's
people have
another
given up.
cap, bro.
People
Nah,
have given
When I
up.
good
when I
luck
get on
for
those
them.
People are giving up in America.
when I get on
I
those
think they're
sorry
giving up.
when I get on those planes, I don't see too many niggas going in there, like too many color men going to other country to look for wives, man. That shit even sound crazy, man. They go over there. This is what I believe. Not all of them, but I believe them. I always speak about the majority. This is what I believe. I don't think. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, right? These niggas go over there because their fucking money stretch longer. That's it, bro. They go over there because $100 look like they're balling out there, so they want to impress these third world country bitches. And guess what? Them bitches got a plan for your ass too, bro.
Hell
If you
yeah.
are lame in
As soon
America,
as they
you
get
lame
that
over there.
visa, as soon as they get over
Exactly.
here,
If you are lame in America, son, one thing, listen, I don't give a fuck you Chinese, you a Chinese bitch, you a Dominican bitch, you a Colombian bitch. Fam, one thing about women universally can do, smell a sucker. They can do that shit like that's one of the
yeah.
best skills they got. If you a
And that's
corny
what they
nigga,
looking
oh
for, the
nigga,
sucker
they're
nigga.
gonna spin you around.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, these
And the
girls.
only way to get it, and that's part of the game plan for being in a marriage. Like you gotta realize you paying with your life, like or half your shit.
Yeah.
Like whichever one comes first. You know what I'm saying? So if you in it for that long game, you want to pick a chick who not in it for the visa. Like you like, yeah, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna
But
stay
see,
over
that's
here. I'm
that's
gonna
what I'm
move
talking
over
about.
here.
Like
You know what I
it's
mean?
cats
Like
that's
see
going
what she
over.
say then.
It's cats that's
It's the
going
only reason
overseas. They're
she
not
with
bringing
you
them back over here
is to
though.
use that passport to come back to America. Then yeah, you
It's
got.
cats. It's cats going over there. They not bringing their wives back here. They learning the culture and they learning the language or whatever country they at, and they buying property out there and they keeping
Right.
their wives out there. They not bringing them to
That
be.
that's a very
But you learning
small
your
percentage of
That's a
men.
risky proposition.
you learning your wife's culture, right? And you teaching her yours or nah?
What you talking about? Like if
Nah,
I
I'm
was in that
saying if you an
situation,
American that goes over there.
yeah, I'm gonna learn this and I'm gonna teach her some things about mine. Absolutely.
But the reason you going over there is more than likely because you don't like your own, right?
No, it's because y'all can be difficult to deal with because they've been brainwashed by the way the propaganda here in the United States too. Not just because you dislike your own. For instance, let's say you're a black man, I'm a black man. If black men didn't really want anything with any type of color, it's a lot of white women that go for black men. They just go to Europe, Sweden, any of these other places. It's not just a
What I'm
situation.
saying is, if you don't want, okay, so would you teach your child if you have a child with a white person or a European? Would you teach that child that they're black? You gonna
Well,
teach
me
them they mixed?
personally, I would teach them they're biracial, but you're gonna be viewed as black in most cases. You're gonna be viewed as black. Of course, you want half of this person, whoever I'm with. They have their own culture, but I'm gonna teach you about your culture, my culture, and what to look out for, and to understand where you stand in this world.
But to be real, guys, you guys are American, so your mentality is American. Why would you go to another country and kind of have your experience in America and transport that to the foreign country?
Well, most
To get cheap.
people that come here from other countries transport their mentality over here. It's
It,
natural, as
I,
far as speaking.
yeah, but I think America, how can I say this? In the last 100 years, I would say, America has changed. It's become an immigrant country. Like it's some parts more than others. Some parts more than others. And America is an enterprise of sorts. Like America doesn't have a culture that's dominant by one thing. It's dominated by many. Like we're the only country, we're one of the first countries. Let's go back to 1950, 1960, right? You have immigrants and stuff like that. Where you have certain services from different communities, where other countries were mainly that one group, if that makes any sense to you. Um, so like for example, Rakim, you grew up in Chicago, right? There's Chinese stores, there's Indian stores, there's Italian food, there's Black American stores, food, and communities, the Irish, everything. You know what I mean? Like in America, you get a piece of each and every culture of the world that the world has to offer.
Absolutely.
You know, and other, let's say you go to China, you're basically going to experience mostly just Chinese culture
Well, why
with
you
a
think that
dash,
people like run away from like?
Oh
with a
my
dash
God.
of.
Oh my God! Why?
It's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes.
Yo, she's wild. Yeah, but that's what I was saying. It's like, my advice. You know, I'm
Oh,
a son of an
whatever.
immigrant. You know, Dominican immigrants in
I'm
the
not
United
talking about
States.
you.
My advice is, if you're American, you go over there, and you, of course, you're gonna have your, you know, your lifestyle, your American lifestyle. That's how you grew up. But I think you try your best to adapt.
You mean
And
assimilate?
well, it's gonna be hard to assimilate a little bit. Like you could assimilate a little bit, of course. You're gonna, you know, want to do
Okay,
business. You want to get
so
But
employment.
play the
You're
video.
gonna
Macho
have
was
to
saying,
learn
Play
yeah,
the
certain
video.
things, right?
yeah,
But
well,
not
Macho
like,
saying you always going to be known as that American in that country.
yeah.
Regardless.
You
Okay,
are.
play the video, please. What are you doing? Like what? Play the
Nah,
video.
nah, nah, because they were talking, you know, and it was
Yeah, all I
Okay,
know
but you
is
put me on motherfucking hold for 10 fucking minutes. So
yeah,
play the
because somebody
video.
got
what happened with the accent, Kyra.
What do you mean? What happened with that
Oh
accent?
nah, when you start cussing, that's when that shit go away.
Oh,
Damn, Kyra,
yeah.
you growing on your cover, baby.
You absolutely right. Like, I don't,
So it's a
y'all.
farce.
Yeah. But anyways, let me. I
I was raised
believe,
in Florida.
yes.
Are you
I
joking?
believe
Like,
America.
I'm a Crystal Lifestyle. I'm a Crystal Lifestyle, like, in fucking
No, I'm
American.
saying
Are
like
you
believe whatever
joking?
you want or whatever.
Okay,
What?
America is a country that
I don't give a
is pretty much a
fuck.
lot of people
I
from
don't
different.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What are you talking about?
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
Jesus Christ. You
Kyra, can you do me a favor and
you
hold on,
kissing
babe?
your kid in the mouth?
Huh?
oh, hold on,
I
Blood
don't
Moon,
know, yo. Shawty lit.
Blood Moon paid $10 for 10 more minutes. So come back
Oh my
and
Damn.
God, no.
Yo, people are paying a
Yes.
pretty
Yo,
girl
get your
Yes.
sugar daddy to put
to
some
get
money up.
out.
You could
That's
come
Yes.
back.
crazy, bro.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
America is a
Blood Moon
melting
paid.
pot, bro. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna find people from like, I mean, it depends on, like Fighter said, from, if you're in a big city, that's when you're gonna find the big melting pots, because most of America actually is very pretty black and white though, especially when you start going to like the Midwest and shit like that, and on north, those are pretty white places and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Because white people dominate this shit. They're like what, 68, 70% of the population,
Mm-hmm.
and everything else is after that.
No, I think
Yeah,
it's not
and
78%. I think
They're down to like
no, I
they did
say
the
60.
68 to
census, and there's
70.
like, I think they're 58 or 59%. It's gone
Are
down
you
actually.
serious?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
fuck them
Look
then.
up
Yeah, good.
the
That's a
latest
good
census.
thing.
Look up the latest census. Yeah.
Yeah, but by 2000 and they say by 2038, if I'm not mistaken, they say the Latinos gonna pass. They're gonna surpass white people and everybody when it comes to like the way they growing. And Latina women, they motherfuckers is fertile like a motherfucker. They pop
Yeah.
3, 4 babies on your ass
Yeah,
and
not
hitting
only
shit.
that, it's just we're the most populous in the Western Hemisphere. If you look all the way down to Argentina to Canada, we have the most numbers.
Well, Argentina, they're like white people, man. I don't like those motherfuckers.
Yeah, but all right. I'm not. I don't hate white people. I mean, I'm not gonna stand on that. But if
And
you
why the
look
hell
at
not?
what's Hispanic, Latino,
No, when
Argentina
I say
are
like
Hispanic.
they are like when it comes to like the white people, the Argentinians are like the quote unquote the
Yeah.
white
They're
people.
very. I
And
would say Argentina is the most Europeanized country in the Americas. Like
yes,
as far as
What
Hispanic
about
is concerned.
Uruguay? What about Uruguay and Paraguay?
Uruguay's mestizo. It's arguably
the same thing.
one of the
Uruguay,
highest
Argentina,
mestizo countries
Uruguay,
there is.
yeah, Uruguay, Argentina, Chile, they very white. Those
They're
three countries are
majority
very
Oh, that's
white.
where you
mestizo.
can get you a white
They're
girl, a white
they're
type.
majority mestizo actually. Mestizo.
I don't like white girls. My girls, all the girls I fuck, we need to have some problem.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So yeah. So let's stick to the topic. Passport bros. I mean, so what is it, fighter? Do I agree with passport
No,
bros? Like, are they
no,
tricking?
no, no. Look,
Yeah, they big tricks.
hold on, real quick. Kira says, "Take me off this break, or I will call you."
Oh.
Kira, you have to understand, Kira. They pay. Now, if you have like 5 minutes left. Now, if you want to come up right now, you pay $5 on Cash App and Super Chat, and you come right back up. Or you can have somebody sponsor you and pay it for you. But
Speaking of simps, Chillaxin been simp before. He gonna sponsor him.
Right. Yo, he don't
I have
care.
to. Yeah, I have to respect the rules. If somebody pays, I gotta
Chillaxin
respect.
likes chicks to like smack him around, probably punch him a couple of times.
Well,
Yeah.
chillaxing it too.
Yeah.
Now, okay, basically, Macho, AMS. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him.
Mhm.
AMS. He's been a popular YouTuber, and he basically speaks on like dating,
Mhm.
but he also used to speak more about like men improving themselves.
Yeah.
When it comes to women and outside of that too, like fitness and finances,
Mhm.
right? So I think he was good at that, and I think it was positive to listen to him. But I think now he's become a little corrupted. Now that he's very, very, very popular now. So
He gives
now,
good advice. You don't think so?
no, he does give good advice. He does, but now he's almost agreeing with the Passport Bros, and that's something that I don't agree with. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
How
it's
you
Okay.
figure?
like he switched his mindset because before he used to say, "Man, he used to say I don't judge men that do that because that's their money," but I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't advise men to go that way. He said
I
I
wouldn't do
would.
that either, though.
Yeah, he used to say I would advise men to better themselves. That way, they could get a woman to like them for who they are versus paying for it. So
Yeah,
that's what he
whatever state, no matter what country.
right. But now he changed it up, and now he's saying, "Oh, I understand why men do it," and he's almost damn near encouraging it. And my thing is, I understand it, but I don't encourage it.
But you know what it is, fighter?
What?
It's money, man.
It's
He just
money.
jumping on the he
Yeah,
just
yeah,
jumping
yeah,
on the wave that's producing money. That's it, bro. Once every cause start as a good cause, bro. Right? Like
yeah.
genuinely starts a good cause. Once you start putting money on it,
Yo,
bro,
yo,
that shit gonna get corrupted.
yo, the Crips started as a good cause. You know the gang,
Yes,
the
it's that.
Crips. They
Yeah,
started as a
community
good cause.
resistant in place. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, it was. The
I
Crips
don't know
started as
about that one.
no. I'm telling you, the Crips started as
You,
a positive
you know the
movement, bro.
Crips and the Bloods are the Black Panther sons, pretty much. Y'all know that, right?
Well, like with them, they was just walking around trying to take people's jackets, and the fact that they was deep, they were trying to force other gangs. I mean, force other neighborhoods to
Fatty,
become Crips and bully people.
Fatty gonna simp.
That's why they
Yeah,
started getting opposition in those black areas in Los Angeles.
look, Fatty simping. Fatty simping. Look,
Yo, wait, bro.
he a passport, bro. He a passport, bro. He ought to win Portugal, and he want to pay for. He want to pay for it. Yo. Yeah, Fatty wanna pay.
Like to me, bro, it sounds real crazy that a nigga get on a plane, right? And let's say he go to shitty ass Dominican Republic, right? To fucking go and then land over there to that shitty ass place looking for a wife. How
Damn.
that conversation?
Oh
How the
man,
conversation goes?
I
Oh
don't know
man.
about that one,
Yo,
Blanco.
yo,
Yeah, that's
yo,
bargain shopping.
Yeah,
yo,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's kind of
I think
that's kind of low
Hispaniola is a
key
beautiful.
dissing, you know,
what
Dominican.
about
Hispaniola is a beautiful
What about
island.
Colombia? What about Colombia with the 6-year-olds? They're already eating cocaine leaves and shit, nigga. They chew cocaine leaves for breakfast.
Hey, fuck you, fighter.
Hispaniola is a
Yo,
Hispaniola
that's
is
why
a
them little
beautiful.
No, no,
motherfuckers.
no, no, no.
Yo, Rakim, that's why I don't know Rakim, that's why I don't know motherfuckers can play soccer for 20 hours, man. They be off that coke, you know what I'm saying?
Let me get serious, man. I love about the really good people, man. Hey, yo, look, but look. To me, it sounds crazy to me that a man get on the plane to go to another country, the Dominican Republic, Colombia, whatever, right? The Philippines, and he lands over there, and he's like literally searching for a wife. Don't you think that's like a recipe for failure, bro?
I just think that, you know, like I said, a lot of people give up on their community and they go to others to find, you know, where the grass is greener as far as finding a mate. You know, so also too in Africa, it's big. Like a lot of European men go to on the low. No one really researches this, but I think Ghana is big on that. You know, prostitution and looking for wives. And other places
Yeah,
like
they kind of
Kenya.
like one and the same, right?
You know,
Like, I mean, you kind of like looking for somebody you wouldn't mind spending for the money for life, though.
I mean,
like that's one and the same, right?
I mean, because here's the thing: if you a man and you know game, whether you on the islands, whether you in the Caribbean islands, or you in Asia, or you here in the States, you gonna know a red flag when you run past a red flag.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes, like, unless we got to separate, because it's certain dudes there that's going overseas that can get women here. They can, just like how they can get women here, they're gonna go get them over there, because we all know what state interference is, right? Interference to the state, interference to the government. The government, just like with the alphabet thing and the transmission stuff,
yeah,
they've been pushing this feminism stuff for so long that people's minds are infested. Like a lot of these girls' minds are brainwashed to think. That's why so many of them are like, they don't understand why they can't get a man when they're ready to settle down, why they can't get a man that's going to stick it out with them or something like that, because some of them are on this, you know, I want to run a show type situation. And then some men, it's men like that, like, why would I pay for this over here? Because I am paying for this over here when I can avoid this headache and go over there and get more for what more for my buck. That's just common sense.
But Rakim, listen, bro. Nowadays, these bros is they acting the same everywhere, bro. Like, I get what you're saying, but these bitches in Dominican Republic, they hip. The bitches in Colombia, they hip. They start acting just like the American bros with the
social
feminism
media.
shit y'all
They
niggas
all
be
have
talking about and
phones.
shit like that. So
They all got
it's
phones and
sad.
social media.
If the bitch got a smartphone, she hip to the game, bro. They all want to start acting this retarded shit, bro.
It's over. That's why I remember when Eddie Murphy made that joke in Raw when he said he went to Africa. Like, remember Eddie Murphy said the same thing.
Yeah.
And this was in the 80s when he was like, damn, these American women is what have you done for me lately? Yada, yada, yada. I want half. And he's like, you know, I'm going to go to Africa, bring a chick from there. It's like, Eddie. And then she talks to the American woman, gets an American friend, and forget it. They're going to start spilling that that feminism in her ear. And then she goes, Eddie, what have you done for me lately, Eddie? So I'm like, oh, shit. You know, so it's like, there's no escaping it, dude.
Yeah, one thing I give you is when one of the bros from, let's say, the third world country, they shut the fuck up more. I give you that. They're gonna shut up. They ain't got that much. They ain't got that much left.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
But once that green card comes through, if you a sucker, she's gonna lick you, bro. She's gonna get that green card, and she's gonna go to the and bring his ass over here, nigga.
Because
that's for the dude.
They got his man back home.
Yeah, that's for the dudes that's for the dudes that falling for that. But I don't believe that a majority of these dudes that's going overseas is suckers, because you know the ones, because they the loudest, the ones that be, you know, showing different YouTube videos. You can spot them from around the block. You can see them coming. But it's a lot of people that's been involved in going overseas for so long that you ain't heard a peep about. One brother I ran into online, he been living in Colombia for 20 years. He was like, I ain't never coming back to America. Got his wife down there and everything. He worked some type of STEM job where he's able to work for an American company while he's living in Colombia. So brothers like that, obviously it ain't everybody, because you've been having a lot of brothers that's been being successful over there. And then you got other groups of men that's been doing that for God knows how long. For God knows how long. It's just a major topic because online right now, because the women are the ones that's complaining about it and screaming to the moon top about it. That's why everybody's been talking about it.
Word. Now, guys, listen. Let me. I want to finish this video, and of course, Rakim, we know that already. You know, it's not only black men, but like we said before, it seems like the black, and you know, this wasn't the topic, right? But it seems like black men because are the ones promoting it because the thing AMS, to be honest, his clientele is mostly white men, and he said it before.
Nah, we the ones make it cool. I don't know about promoting it, but we the ones make it cool.
Wait, hold on. It's cool to pay for pussy?
No,
that's what I'm saying. Now it is. At one time, yo, that was like, yo, you pay for
bro.
that.
That shit ain't cool. It don't look cool. It don't look cool to me, bro.
So let me break this down.
Paying her to leave.
And see, here's the thing.
No,
let me break this
there's
down.
no breaking down. You paying for pussy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Man,
you paid for pussy or you didn't?
No,
like there's no breaking it down.
Would you shut up?
No, there's no breaking.
If you
either you did it or you didn't. Like you have to pay for pussy.
I'm trying to.
What is breaking? What are you talking about breaking it down?
Man, boy, Lord have mercy.
No, what are you talking about?
Let him say it. He said he gonna break it down,
baby. Break it down. Break it down. Go ahead.
Ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Will you ever sell your goods for a certain type of money?
Yep.
Somebody come to you with $30,000 right now, Kira.
For how much?
I have before.
You have?
You have? Man, you need to be quiet. You ain't got no business in this conversation.
So a Cash App, a Cash App, hey, babe, I'll send you a Cash App, come see me.
No, sweet. It was a lot of money, and I was
lot of money.
A young girl, and I was done.
How much is a lot? How much is a lot?
Yeah, you
a lot of money is like $3,000 for some pussy is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, so
it is.
Okay.
It is.
Especially used.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a 19-year-old.
Let's break this down.
Like that's a lot of money. I'm sorry.
$3,000.
I'm sorry. Like that's a lot of money.
I could take a girl out, right, to dinner, right, with some drinks. That's $150.
$3,000 for a 19-year-old.
But listen. I could take a girl out to dinner, drinks, and then go to the
5 minutes.
That's at least like $350, $400 for some ass.
I'm not the same person. First off, I'm 24 now. I'm not the same person. Stop it.
You sure about that?
Y'all need to
like
stop.
that mean?
But I'm making
sure about that.
The fact that
no, you can't pay for. No, oh my god.
I could have at least 10 women for that $4,000. Like 10 different types of ass for the amount you're charging.
Yeah.
So let me ask everybody's question on here. How do y'all feel
what
about
is 5 minutes? What is Spider? What is 5 minutes?
You about to find out.
5 minutes. 5 minutes? Damn, man. I don't think I could get my nut off that quick though. 5 minutes is quick as shit.
5 minutes.
You about to find out, just like with the last 20 minutes.
Yo, 5 minutes is like foreplay. That's the foreplay.
No, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with 5 minutes?
Look. I mean, but you know, once it's hard, you know, 5 minutes of fucking. That's you know that's a good quickie right there. Drippy Nail says, sold her soul. Ooh wee, look what money make a bitch do. Oh man.
Hey, remember that song?
$1,000.
Okay, y'all hear me?
Thousands of dollars. You paying for the pussy? Okay, thousands of dollars. You got me. Okay.
Damn.
I'm not opening my legs for no fucking like regular ass niggas.
So
was it tight? Was it tight?
I mean,
yeah, that's why we need to legalize it.
Are you joking?
It's loose.
So let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all? How do y'all feel about the rich men with money that go tricking, that pay?
What's wrong with that?
It sucks
He got
because
the money.
I
He got
know,
the
I
money
know,
for it.
I know
What's
guys,
wrong with that?
I know guys that are successful. Like one particular guy that I know that's
She
successful,
must
lives
have
in
not had a
Miami.
father.
He's
Actually, my father, I did
he's a
have a
doctor,
father.
right? So
Thank you.
he's having trouble with
Did
finding a woman
do
because he
you have
has a
a
lot of
father?
money. So he pulls
Kira, you
up.
hear the man speaking.
He pulls up to the spot with the
Huh?
BMW. He
I'm not
has the
hearing
Louis
nothing. What
Vuitton
you talking
and
about?
everything like that. So
Bitch, I did have a father.
it's
What
hard
you
for
talking
him.
about? Like,
It's
what
hard
you
for
was
him to
talking
find
about?
an
Like,
honest woman because
come up to the
when women
panel.
see
Can you come
him,
up to the panel?
he
Can you come up to the panel? Come up to the panel.
Oh my god.
all right. So then he pulls up, and his, his nice car. He got money.
Then
But the
she
thing is,
probably
what
got
he
a
does, what he
flat ass,
what he
no
does
ass.
is the fact
Probably
Man,
that
talking
come
mad
on,
shit.
bro.
Kira,
Think
you doing this on
probably
purpose,
you.
Kira. Like, come on, dog.
I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about my fucking man fighter. Like you can't even probably cook. You gotta
No, but you listen.
ass.
You listening to Body Speak, man. Let them go, and then you get your shit off, yo.
Yo, it's true. If she talks to me like that, imagine how she talks to her boyfriend. Jeez,
I
Yeah,
don't
but you see
fucking talk
how
to
we got
you.
like
crazy.
I
a
don't even know
you
you.
see like it be a
That's
break. She don't say
crazy.
nothing. As soon as the nigga start talking, she start
Dios
talking. Like, yo,
míos.
chill, yo.
Yeah, so the thing is, he's having a
Oh
problem
my god.
because when he gets with a girl, he takes out to lavish dinners, flies her all over the world, and then she ends up breaking up with him after a year because,
Oh my
they
god. What
use
type
him.
of story are you telling?
They use him for his money. They use him for so. A
Oh my
lot of
god.
rich dudes,
Where are
like
we
you said,
going with this?
Rakim. A lot of rich, like game is free. Game is free. I know dudes that
She
I've
must
been
have
in my
had a
life
father
that are like, shit,
Hell nah.
working freaking UPS,
Bitch, did you have a
work,
fucking
in
father? How about you come up
just
to the
normal
fucking
jobs,
panel,
and these
bitch?
dudes
With your
bag all
come up to
types
the
of
panel.
chicks.
You beautiful. You
So game is free. The money is just an accessory. So you'll see a lot of rich
Come
dudes
on,
trying to
Drippy.
who
sell
have no game
Oh
that
yeah, I'm
have to
trying to sell
use
some
money to get
pussy. If
attention.
it come
Well,
for
hold on,
$1,000,
You're fine. You gotta
Well,
mute her,
hold on.
bro. You gotta mute her, bro.
Hold
Fine, you gotta
on.
mute her, man.
Wait, hold on.
Come up to the panel. Come to the
Wait,
panel.
hold on. Macho was saying
This whole
that.
doing that shit on purpose, bro.
Yo,
Come to
Macho
the
was
panel.
saying that there's dudes out there that got all the money in the world, and they struggle with
Yep.
women versus the guy that's broke and he gets his
Yep.
way.
Yep.
So that goes to
So
show
what's
that
wrong
person.
with that? What's wrong with some guy paying
No.
for pussy? There's
Oh,
nothing wrong with that.
well, no, it's just that some men don't believe in that. Some men they
I
would
don't give a
rather.
fuck, but like, what's wrong with like guys that don't have company like paying for pussy? What's wrong with that?
So are you
You were
selling right
just
now?
against this the whole time. Now you just switching up.
Are you still selling pussy though? Like someone could make an offer to you.
I'm not. I never in my life sell pussy. Are you
You
joking?
you
You
just said
just
you
told
sold it
us
for
you sold pussy
4,000.
for $3,000.
Yeah, and that's bullshit. I think it was lower than that. Probably a blunt and a mad
You
long
Nah, they
want to
dick.
call
not
him?
selling pussy no
Work
more.
I
They
still
ethic.
have
selling
my.
time, yo,
Where's my phone
because
at?
that shit not legal.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm not gonna call him then. So I'm putting him on blast.
So
I
would
can
you,
call
let's say,
him. You want me to call him?
the dude, your trick, your
Call
job?
your trick, your
I
job,
don't have a fucking. I don't have a fucking track. Like, are you joking right now?
You
your
got
sugar
It was
daddy.
Jesus Christ. The fact that
no.
you
It was
niggas
no.
engaged with this bro, my
It was a
nigga,
one
is
time
amazing.
thing.
It
Are
was
you
a one-time
joking?
transaction.
Oh, sweetie.
Look at this nigga trying to find out the
I'm sorry that
details.
nobody paying for your pussy, baby girl. I'm sorry.
What your nigga gonna ask
How do you
this?
know?
How big the nigga dick
I
was
mean,
and shit like
shit.
that?
I can tell you
Was he
this: if
rich?
there was,
Was he well and dumb?
look, if you told me right now, who I'd rather pay for, you or Drippy Nails, I think I'll go with Drippy Nails.
How you know she didn't come up here and say nothing?
I think the fact that she won't, she
But
seems
you
like,
never held my pussy, so you don't know.
but I know, but the thing is,
That might be a whole
you're
trans man.
problematic. You're problematic.
Baby,
You're
you don't even
problematic as hell.
know. Bless your heart.
And you don't keep your mouth shut. You're the type that'll snitch on someone. Like,
Why would I snitch on you? Come
I don't
on,
know.
let's be real.
If we had a chance,
That's
if Drippy
fighter
Why
Nails,
we still
squeeze right
talking?
there,
Like,
yo. You
shut
gotta chill.
up!
Let's fight this whole girl right
God,
there. Yo. You gotta relax.
What's up with you, Kira?
Bro, yeah, I don't know why your niggas engaging with this girl, man. It's obvious that this girl
My
got mental
nigga
issues,
is in
man.
jail. What are you
Yeah,
talking
it's the
It's
fighter
obvious
show.
that this woman right here got mental issues. Y'all niggas want to go back and forth. How
Nigga,
much
I'm
you told the pussy?
crying,
To
bro.
Hey, them
pussy
crazy
white?
ones
What's
got
the
that
It's the
Chinese?
fighter
snapper
show,
though.
You
man.
know
It's
what?
the
You
fighter
right. You
show.
right,
Bro,
Blanco. You right about
bro,
that.
I'm crying over
Bro,
here, bro.
she
It's
needs
the
the
fighter
attention.
show,
Y'all
man.
niggas giving the attention that she's looking for, bro.
You
What are
already
you
know.
talking
You
about?
already know,
I
Bobby.
mean,
That's how it be, yo.
we're roasting her basically. I mean, we are,
She's
but
a
we're
You
roasting
roasting
demon.
her.
me,
Kira,
baby.
turn
I
that
look,
camera on and let us see that ass, man. If you want attention, this
bitch,
needs to
how
get
about you
attention, man.
come up to the panel?
Show
Come
that
to the
pussy.
panel. I already
Show
showed my
that
pussy.
pussy.
Hey, y'all
To,
can't judge
Where
her
where
on
is
it
that?
because she
don't
made some
matter who
money
I show my
off
pussy
of
to. I already
off
showed
a
my pussy.
simp ass dude.
Show that ran
Some
to the
dudes is
pussy.
willing to give up money
Spider,
just to have some
Spider, did I
attention.
not show my pussy already? Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a
exactly.
good
Fight
picture,
already
fighter. Be
been done
careful.
that.
I don't have to share my pussy to you guys. I don't even know you.
That nigga fighter got
I
a
show
Google picture.
Nah, yeah,
I show
keep
my
that to yourself, boo.
I show
Let that
my
shit go to
pussy
the
to
highest
That I
bidder.
was,
Spider.
that I was.
You
What?
guys are weird. Stop being weird.
What
Fighter
type?
was a pretty pussy at least, or a pussy look like
It was fat and pink. It was fat and pink.
okay, good. Congratulations, Perry. I respect
That
hoes
fat
with pretty
mom.
pussy.
Got that fat mom.
Yeah, I
Right?
like hoes. I like hoes with pretty pussy.
She was swollen.
Oh, there's somebody
A
beat it
lovely,
also.
lovely mix says Friday let any ratchet 3 or 4 on his panel. What you mean? I let everyone come up here. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
It
Oh,
adds to the show. I gotta admit, it
Spider
does.
like any ratchet. Who's ratchet? Can you explain? Like, can you explain more, please? But if we had to pay $1,000, how many people is it? Oh hell no! I don't do no fucking trains. Hell to the fucking no. No, sir.
Not trained,
No,
but
no, no.
one goes
No,
first, the
no,
other
no,
goes
no, no.
second.
No, no,
This day,
no,
that
no.
day, this month, this
Absolutely
week.
no.
No, so you won't take $16,000 just to
No. I would never in my life do a train. Are
not
you
a
joking right
train,
now?
but
No.
customers, clients.
No.
okay.
No.
Kira,
No.
Kira, let me ask you this: Is two a train? Two dudes, is that a
Yes,
train?
that's a train. That's a
Okay.
train. If
No,
it's
I'm
multiple
asking.
guys, that's a fucking train. That's
Okay,
nasty.
okay.
Like no.
All right. Okay, I just wanted to know. Okay.
What? What type of question is that?
No,
No.
I'm trying to learn. Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm working in my salon with my sister. I don't have time. I'm listening.
Hi, Drippy. You tried to talk my shit, but like, girl, if you like me, just say that.
Oh shit. You like girls, Kira? Right? You like girls, right?
Nope.
You don't like girls?
All right, guys, I'm heading to sleep. Good show, Friday, like always.
Your classic, man. It's a
You know
classic.
what I mean? But
Yeah.
everyone, good night, and
Take it
man,
easy,
God
Macho.
bless you.
All right, man. Peace. I'm gonna hit you, Macho. All right, man. Shout out to Macho, man. Dominican representative. He holds the
Not a fucking Dominican.
Dominican card. The Dominican gatekeeper. But yo, listen, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. Yo, it's late. I gotta go to sleep, man. Yo, this is a fun conversation. We're gonna continue this conversation. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Yeah, stay tuned for a video. Tomorrow, I'm gonna upload a pre-record. Trust me, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Can
funny.
you mute? Can you mute? You know what? I'm gonna just be
What?
quiet.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna just be quiet. Never mind.
No, it's the end of the show. You might as well keep talking now, Kieran.
No, like it's not for everybody to hear.
So, shout out to the
Fighter,
season.
you wanna? How much
Whatever.
longer you gonna stay on?
Nah, bro, I'm about to end it, bro. I'm tired.
No, he's not. He's about to
yeah.
like stay on.
Because
But
I had
you
a
better
perfect
fucking wake
video.
your ass up. Better get a rebel.
I had
I
a
don't give a fuck
perfect. I
about
had a
none of your
perfect.
fucking
God damn,
time.
Kira, yo, shut the fuck up, yo. Yo, I got the perfect. I DM you the perfect video about the passport bro that got finesse in Dominican Republic. I just DM it to you, bro.
Oh
No,
my
yo,
god! You just cursed me out, like for real.
we're gonna do a part 2 to this. We're gonna do the
Okay,
part 2.
perfect.
We're gonna do a
I
part
just sent
2.
it to you though, so check it out.
No, yo, we're gonna do a part 2 to this week.
Okay.
Cause you know this is
Can you call me?
a big deal. You know, this conversation. You know,
Okay.
so and it's a lot to unpack from it. A lot of details in it. We only touch a
Please.
little aspect. So shout out to everyone in the building. Alim, Drippy
I
Nails.
don't like girls. Oh, baby girl, I will make you like girl. I don't have to.
Oh, you're gonna make her like? Oh man, Sundown was good. What up, brother? Um, yeah,
This
man.
pussy
Listen,
will
no
be
chaser. I'm
so
about to play your track. I'm about to play your song.
oh my god, girl.
What you gonna make her like you?
This pussy I already turned out a girl already, so
Already?
she's from Colombia. Her
Yo, this girl is bonkers, bro.
You said what, bro?
Yo, this bitch is
I'm a
bonkers,
fucking
my nigga.
cruise ship.
She said she turned bitches out. That's crazy, bro.
On a cruise ship. I'm
shit.
dead ass. Like you laughing for real.
Hey, Kira, you from Georgia? Or you from New York?
No, I'm not from New York. I'm from Florida.
Dominican Republic.
But no, I was raised in Florida.
This is what the Dominican people reproduce right here.
You from the Dominica Republic, right?
What the fuck is
Nah,
that?
no chaser. I'm gonna play it now. No chaser. I'm gonna play it now.
He said Dominica. Dominica.
Yo, I guys, yo, it's 1:30,
Baby,
yo.
it's Dominica.
Yo, the guys,
Dominica.
listen, it's 1:30. I'm gonna, I'm gonna play this track, that old No Chaser track, the
Nobody give a
Jackal with the shit.
fuck. What are you talking about? Oh, what's the guy? What's the guy named that?
Stop,
Huh?
Kira, stop. Yo, I'm about to play No Chasers track,
come
the
over?
Jackal. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm about to play. I'm about to play No Jackal track that he donated. The Jackal with the shits. Shout out to everyone that came through. Yo, hit that like button, support the channel, man. Hit the Cash App, man. Donate, show love. All the good boys back in the building. Alim, you're a funny guy, Alim. Sundown, you came a little too late, Sundown. But
What
we're
time
gonna
are
have
you
a part
coming
2.
over?
We're gonna have a part 2 to this week. We're gonna have part 2. It's gonna be interesting. All right,
Can you come
so
over?
oh my god, bro. Yo.
Oh my god, yeah. I miss you. Really?
Yeah. My nigga 500.
Oh my
What's up, man?
god.
What's the business, boy? You know what I'm saying? You know I got some good ass niggas though, you know what I'm saying? Doing triple life, nigga. Doing time, nigga, for some real thug shit, nigga, for real, nigga, living, nigga. Believe that. Big boy. Hop in the cut with my niggas. Strap the fuck down, cause I'm with the shit. Hit the E-way, strike on
Hey,
out.
hurry up.
Do a style wild with a blunt in my mouth. Damn, that's my shit. Free my nigga Hush, hold it down for the convict. They got the shit locked from the yard, they convert. Don't got too many enemies, my nigga, we 5 first. Remember that? I'm trying to see where your feelings at. The Lord of P ain't allowed to speak.
We're trying to have some Dominican dance, baby.
We really lit it up. He doing 10 flat. We don't give a fuck. Don't think I forgot. Cause I remember blood. They have a cross, better pray it cause I'm Bobby Slug. If so, here come 99 more. So fake, I see through you.
You raised Dominican? No, baby, Dominican. We're gonna have some black Dominican babies.
You know that's my shit. 615s in the trunk on dumb bitch. Coke push about whatever, boy, cause I'm too. Sitting in the Medina with a bad Latina. Think it's Serena from the sit her ass down to Selena's. I'm on the boat. First mail off these kicks of this coat. Overnight, first class, he'll be touching my phone. Into the show, being spoke on, so much chrome. Gangsters pulling out their pistols when shooters come on. Got the whole place rocking, screaming free young guns. And all these youngsters out there gigging, batting it up. And all my young dudes ready with me on like fuck. For all you niggas hating cause you ain't on like us. Check the background, I'm back and forth, in and out of state now. Prostitutes, bitches got me out of country place now. Gucci Drake down, in the D crossing 8 now. Smoking on kush, got me giving away grapes now. Base figure, getting money every day, nigga. Real and keep it still to my motherfucking grave, killer. I'm in the cut with my niggas. Shut the fuck down cause I'm with the shit. Hit the either way, strike on out. Do it down wild with a blunt in my mouth. You know that's my shit. 615s in the trunk on dumb bitch. Come push about whatever, boy, cause I'm dumb rich. My shit, I'ma bring it back for the young niggas. I hop out, stunt bad bitches and all. Pocket full of money, try and get to the mall. Got every little chick to try and get with you all. I'm trying to keep it pimpin', try and get with them all. I'm like, hey, bitch, that's how it go in this hood. Try and hop in this Bentley and blow in this wood. She gave me a look like she know understood. She said, if she my girl, that's when I knew it was good. I'm in the cut with my niggas. Shut the fuck down cause I'm with the shit. Hit the either way, strike on out. Do it down wild with a blunt in my mouth. You know that's my shit. 615s in the trunk on dumb bitch. Come push about whatever, boy, cause I'm dumb rich. My shit, I'ma bring it back for the young niggas.
That track was a hard track. That was a hard track. Shout out to Rakim. Shout out to Kira. But we out of here, man. It's late. We're gonna have part 2 of the Passport Simps. And tomorrow, stay tuned. Maybe like tomorrow night. Stay tuned for an exclusive video. Y'all gonna laugh. And trust me, it's only gonna be the beginning of it. But as of right now, tonight, we're done. Shout out to everyone in the building that came through to show love. That was a dope track. Requested by No Chaser. I like that track. Yeah, hit that Cash App, $ payment beloved, hit the super chat, share the channel. That's the best way to contribute. But as of right now, good night, y'all. Everybody go to sleep. Tomorrow is another day, another dollar. Peace.